And
Definitely cool beans.
are you stuck with that being right there?
Hang on here.
Get down a banjo. And
There we go.
Banjo climbing through wires.
Thing was stuck on us, y'all. But anyway, welcome, 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 everyone. We are in the dungeon here. What you saying now? Huh? You need a what?
The table.
Here's the table.
You have stuff on it.
There we go. All right, y'all. Getting stuff set up, y'all. Banjo is in the house, of course. He runs around.
Aggie.
He runs around here. Runs around here. Give me a moment. We will be the shouting folks out here in the chat. We appreciate y'all for stopping on by.
Mm-hmm.
We really do. All right. Say that.
I feel like I'm missing something.
It went cold on us here in Georgia, y'all. All right. So, hey, Seth, thank you for stopping on by, sir. Thank you very much. Aces Place, y'all, in the house. Thank you, sir, for stopping on by. Doe Studios. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Ultra Liger in the house.
Baby, he's talking about he can't hear us.
You can't hear us?
Oh my God. Are you muted?
No, I am not muted.
Okay, I don't know. Doe can't hear tonight. Turn your hearing aids on, honey.
Well, go and check the thing and see what's going on.
Doe say he can't hear.
Can we check that?
We can hear.
Okay. Doe, can you hear us, man? Can you hear us? Oh.
The batteries in the hearing aids work.
All right.
And that is no dig to nobody that wear hearing aids because I need one because I got a busted eardrum.
Thank y'all for stopping on by, though. How y'all night been going on? What did we watch here? We watched that latest episode of Expedition Bigfoot, man. They done caught some shit on camera. I don't know if it's a dude in a suit or not, man, but they done saw some shit. It's cool. It is cool. Oh.
You need a haircut.
Who that? Huh? Banjo need a haircut, y'all. Dead Man Juan, how you doing tonight, sir? Coming through in the dungeon. Oh, close that. We're doing a little impromptu unboxing of this Batcave, that McFarlane Batcave. Everybody finding in Ross for how much? $8 or something like that. But I like it. I'm a fan of that old what's his name? Series. That and Superpowers was like my first introduction to Batman. And then Scooby Doo, of course.
Baby, you renaming people.
Who that?
That is not Dead Man Juan.
Who is that? Them ones. My bad, man. My bad. Virgo corrected me. I am so sorry. I am so
Oh shit, no.
Sorry.
Oh my God. Doe, stop playing.
What's going on, though?
Man, I don't know. He said he is blind and can't smell you guys at all. Oh my God, I can't.
Yes, allow. Kill that mic. Kill that sound. Just bear with me, guys. I'm getting the other camera set up. I am getting the other camera set up right now. Who else we got here? Anybody else? Nobody else? Who don't watch the episodes? Who don't watch the episodes? Oh my goodness. Mm-hmm. Mm-mm.
Back up. What y'all doing back there?
Uh-oh.
Y'all gonna make me climb this fence. I can't stand y'all for that minute.
Virgo gotta move, y'all. There we go. Ain't that the way?
You get back.
All right. Settings on your joint. Okay.
Get back.
My wife having to lay down the law with the other dogs that are behind door number 1. Excuse me while I briefly move.
Banjo, ain't nobody. Oh shit. Boy, y'all gonna have to learn how to cohabitate. Cause I'm tired of climbing fences. Oh Jesus. Justin Hancock, hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Boy, if you don't get down, you gonna get put up.
That's Viral Pro Wrestling.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh, we getting lined up, y'all. I'm trying to get lined up. Damn. That's gonna do. That is gonna do for what I needed to do tonight. Little background. Bam. Yeah, that would. Let there be lights. All right, my light ain't cutting on. Watch out, Angel. There we go. Oh, let's do a light.
So just want to know what's up. Me not being able to sit on the front row because they were sold out in like a day for the next show. I ain't hating, but I'm still coming. But man, what the hell?
Hey, he don't.
I know it ain't his fault.
He the one that collect the figs though, right?
Yeah.
Hey man, they WWE figures showing up in elite figures showing up in Ross. I picked up a Jimmy Uso today for $10. I don't know who else is gonna be showing up though. Let me see here. All right.
Just to steal my dog though. It's all right.
All right.
It ain't nothing like when his daddy got kicked in the balls though. Boy, that thing was funny.
Yeah, he didn't get he got punched in the nuts.
Punched in the nuts, that's right. We'll have to drop the link so y'all can see it. Oh my God. Hilarious.
Oh, let me get a drink here, y'all. Sorry we're taking so long. Sorry. We just wanted to chill out.
No, that thing was funny. That thing was funny that night, boy. I said, Lord Jesus. And then this fool gonna put great balls of fire to the damn short. What the hell? Banjo, get down.
I couldn't help it, man. I couldn't help the great balls of fire thing. I couldn't help it. I was like, man, this is epic.
It is.
I was like, when I saw that dude, I was like, oh man. And then he was right there. I was like, ain't nothing else. There ain't but only one thing that can happen here. Ain't only one thing that can happen. All right, y'all. All right. So if y'all have been paying attention.
Come here, man. Come here.
To everybody's toy hunt video for the last couple of days, Ross is freaking went crazy with McFarlane's. They are all over the place with them. This Batcave here is one of the offerings. They have a villain's lair.
Banjo, what you mean?
I gave them a thing. And they also have the Wayne Manor study, which I don't understand that one at all. I mean, it's cool, it's all right, but I'm like, you don't have figures of Adam West and Burt Ward or anything like that to put in the study to go down the rope thing. It kind of like, why is Batman already in there? All right, Banjo, here. I know. Here.
Boy, if you don't sit down somewhere,
He can sniff out the treats, y'all. He sniffed them out.
he ain't nothing but a hound dog. Crying all the time.
Oh, that. Well, it's. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to look like. That's the thing. That is the thing. Is I don't know what they're going to look like when they come out with them. Now, I do have some old Mattel because I have one of those ones that let me bring this up here so y'all can see. Ow. Chill out. Banjo, chill. But I have a Superman from Superman the movie, which is a pretty good little Christopher Reeve. I'll show that here in a second. I know some of the folks already seen these guys before, and I have a little General Zod, and I think those are by Mattel. They're multiverse from them from back in like 2013. So I don't know. I don't know what is going to happen. I know McFarlane, he did an interview at Toy Fair, and he said that there's plenty left for him to do for a little while, which I believe. I just wonder what's going to happen to all that extra stock that's in the warehouse. You know, I think it's all, man, I ain't going to lie, probably maybe 6 months to a year from now, we might see like McFarlane's reigning and Ross, even in Ollie's, even though my Ollie's never had a multiverse figure come in. I know some people's do, but I got to believe it's going to reign McFarlane here pretty soon. But he said he ain't totally out of DC. And one of the friends of the channel, Straight Again, he brought up an interesting point about the you had the page punchers that are made by DC Direct. They're not actually DC Multiverse. So I don't know what the verbiage is on that contract, exactly what, with McFarlane losing DC, exactly all that entails. But I found that interesting. I don't know what's going to come from that, but hey, whoever gets McFarlane, I mean, somebody's going to pick him up. Some toy lines are going to be like, hey, let's make a toy. He's going to get a job. It ain't like he ain't going to, he's going to get a job, y'all. He's going to get a job. Oh, I emailed you that.
I already said that.
Yeah, if anybody wanted it. But interesting times, to say the least. But like I said, the latest hunt that just came out a little bit ago, you saw there's WWE Elite figures starting to show up. I've seen other videos. I've actually seen a fella out of California, T3. If you don't watch him, check him out. He hits up Ross's too. And he saw the Seth Rollins WrestleMania Elite in his Ross. So I was like, for $10, and I was surprised at that. But then I saw the Jimmy Uso. Now I'm definitely looking for Jay. I know he's more sought after. I don't know if I'm gonna be lucky enough to get him or not. Who knows? I only saw one today, so I don't even know if I missed out on any of the others, to be honest with you. But they had this McFarlane stuff. I got the Villains Lair and I got the Batcave, and I've been wanting to just. This is why I, film my figure reviews and stuff like that, unboxings and stuff, and I'm gonna freaking have this Batcave be the backdrop right along with this big old thing here, and I am gonna pull this sucker out of the box. Oh my! According to the back of the box, I don't know if y'all can see, it is 24 inches from side to side. I know that these corner pieces here bend in, so I'll be able to work with that. It's meant for the damn Batmobile to sit there. Man, for me, if I get a Batmobile, it ain't going to be sitting here anyways. I'm not going to have it in the way, to be honest with you. I did think about slapping that Batman Bat Cycle I got though in there, because it might be smaller. But right now, I just want this thing out. And we getting it out right now. Oh my goodness. Now I've seen videos on this thing, and I have heard that there is no instructions at all. All you got is what's on the back of the box. And I'm like, oh shit, right? What is this? Is this the thing that goes on the bottom here? Really? It's just a piece of cardboard? Oh, come on. All right, shout out for them making the little thing that the Batmobile sits on. It's made out of cardboard. Now that they could have saved that, because all right, so that is piece number one that's going back in the box for right now. I could care less for that. Oh, let's see what we got. All right, so I think these are the bat poles, these big yellow things, man. I mean, oh my, oh, they taped there, but have some trusty baby scissors here. Kids, don't run with scissors. Kids, if you watching this, you wrong. I'm telling you now, you so wrong. So wrong. What you say there? Oh yeah, no problem, man. Ain't no biggie. We just unboxing this thing, chilling out. Oh, what y'all think about EO Sky getting Rhea Ripley, man? That was pretty cool. I still need to go back and watch that. All right, so note to self: if you get one of these, all these little computer parts are just big chunks of plastic, so you ain't gonna break it. But this damn thing, I have no clue. I got it upside down. Hang on, I'm working on it, y'all. All right, I see a ladder in there or something. No, they're like railings. I guess they packed them in there. All right. Ooh, Lord Jesus. Ah, tape. We got tape. It's the only piece that's taped. Oh, man, this is going to be so tough. There we go. Slice and dice, like they say in damn Dark Knight Returns. Yeah, EO Sky got that belt. I was surprised at that. You know, usually they don't, you know, they save that for the pay-per-views or maybe a Saturday night main event type of thing. So I'm surprised that they dropped that belt. Oh, I can't stand having the tape on here, y'all. I have to get it off. I fucking hate it. It's gone. Bam. All right. Yeah, we got some ladders. We got some railing. All right. We got the little. All right. We slowing down, y'all. I know I'm just unboxing like crazy right now, but it's a lot to take in. All right, so I'm gonna be slow with it. We're gonna start with the big mamma jammer first. I'm gonna get him opened up. Oh man. They put a little bit of texture on this shit. Well, how do these motherfuckers? They just sit like that. Yeah, all right. Okay. Oh my goodness. I don't know.
Red say he'll be the happiest man in the world if you have an opportunity to buy it.
All right. Okay, yeah, all right. So we got a couple of pivot points here on the side. Let me adjust the camera. I think I ain't got it on bright.
Damn man, Joe.
Hang on, y'all. I'm getting it on bright.
That my squat box. It's the mama squat box.
There go bright. There we go. Now, have to. There we go. All right.
Your little butt.
There we go.
It's warm outside.
Let me bring this over so you can see
Go to sleep, boy.
what is shaking. There we go. That looks a little bit better. All right. Spread eagle this sucker here. All right. So it's a nice big piece. It's got some texturing on the wall.
Damn, bench.
They just didn't do just some gray plastic. They put something on there.
Damn,
A little something to make it look a little cave-like.
No. Stay with me.
Let's see here. I know that them little bat poles go on over there. I'll be getting to those in a second, though, man. I'm just admiring this thing right now, man.
Benjo, stay with me.
This is a nice piece, man, for $8, man. I was thinking it was going to be smaller because I wanted to get the villains layer up here, but it might just be this little guy by himself. But it's all dependent if he can, you know. I might be able to do that villains layer coming off of it right here. Maybe. I don't know. It don't matter. But these guys, you do got two. You know, this thing folds all the way in like so. So you can, you know, go this route with it to save some space. But if you sit in that Batmobile in front of this damn thing, man, that Batmobile, hang on, we got to get rid of. Boom. And we got to kill, boom, this right here. Sorry, we're going to take some of that away. But yeah, you got to think that big ass Batmobile taking all that up. All of that. Hey, Banjo. Banjo trying to interrupt me here. Admiring the little Batcave piece. It's a nice little thing. All right, so I know the yellow railing is going to go around the bottom there. I usually, when I buy a figure or anything, I usually watch a damn review video on it right after I buy it, just so I know what the hell I'm getting into. So, hang on here. Going a little too fast. All right, we got railing. All it does, there's itty bitty holes at the bottom. Come on, y'all. That's all it is. Just got to weave this shit like so. And boom, 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 boom. And it starts weighing this one corner. And it is not too bad, y'all. Oh, I just can't see that corner. I'm blind as a bat. Uh-oh, there we go. Uh-oh, and that came out. I knew it couldn't last long. Okay. Oh, that's it. That's it. All right, so the fucking thing's in there, y'all. Railing is in. I'm going to turn it this way to sit, y'all. See it better. There it is. Yeah. But impressive to say the least. All right, so we do got a ladder. These are little bat poles. This would have been a cool idea if they had figured out a way to connect the Wayne Manor study to this thing so that you can actually have it, you know. I don't know how they would have did it, but there would have had to been another piece over here or something because they go over here. We'll check them out. What else do we got? Man, let me tell y'all. It's disgusting how much stuff is in here. Folks that want to like are into dioramas, some of this stuff I can see, you know, easily being repurposed. I don't even know what some of this stuff is for. I don't get it. I'm gonna have to look at the back of the box, like they said. We got this little piece here, y'all. Maybe like a small little step, maybe. This little guy here. This little guy here look like something go in it. I don't know. That all came in the bag. You got the the keep off summer, the keep off sign.
Hey King.
Super high voltage, y'all.
Ashtray game.
Super high voltage ashtray. It's ridiculous here right now. We're living in McFarland Con out of Ross right now. King Collector, how you doing? How you doing? Oh my God, there we go. I'm over here. Hell yeah, I'm Bob building shit, man. No instructions. It ain't like if I had instructions, I would use them. I would use them straight. They just don't come with instructions at all. I just have to figure it out. Anyway, we're breaking down the accessories, man. They give you so much shit with this thing. All right. I mean, this thing. It's plain. It's simple. It's just a fucking da. You know what I'm saying? Bam. That's what it does. That's what it does.
What do you want, boy? Look at your little fur ball.
Now I can see it easily, like if you had somebody sitting down. Well, no, it looks ugly from the back, though. Yeah, it looks ugly from the back. Never mind. Scrap that fucking idea. If it wasn't ugly from the back, I would say putting a light right there, like a small one. Create a little glow, like a little thing. You have somebody sitting there. Oh my goodness, these things, it's accessories after accessories, y'all. Oh my. Oh my.
Would you look at the back of the box? Because are you doing is taking stuff out?
Oh, I'm just taking it. I'm just getting it all out. It's all got to come out. Back of the box stuff won't be happening. Look at this, y'all. Another little thing. And it was sitting like, this is how this was. It was sitting like this. Like this thing was here. Like so. But anyways, you got this thing. I got to figure it out. And this thing. Just plastic, like I said. Crude. Very crude. Bam. Bam. Oh, now. Another crude one. But a desk. A desk. I don't know how far you're going to sit in the desk.
Oh, with, shit. Ashtray done, baby.
With this right here. Oh, King Collector, man. I hate it. They should come. What I noticed, if they had them, they were in pairs. So it'd be 2 Batcaves or 2 Lairs. You know, the ones you saw with me, they were, you know, I only saw the Batcaves in one Ross. That was it. They only had 2. That was that. But they didn't have the Villains Lair at all in that one. And then the other Rosses, the other 2 Rosses, both had villain Lairs. Which I dig the villain Lair too. I actually dig it. I wish they had the original. If you go back to the movie, that 66 movie, I wish they had the actual original picture that they had on the wall. That shit was dope. But I don't know. Maybe I can print one out and just fucking tape that bitch on top of it. More accessories. We got the Bat computer, y'all. It's just plastic with fucking stickers on it, okay? You're not getting, I mean, you ain't, But there's the Bat computer, y'all. Like, every crime Batman ever solved was this little box. We told him to do shit. I don't know how.
Ashtray is looking for a free plastic crack giveaway right now.
A what?
Ashtray looking for a
what is he looking at?
Crack giveaway. Oh, it's a Patreon text.
Oh Lord.
It really is.
Yeah, they stuck them on. Oh, there is still a few more bags. No, 2 more bags left. But they got, all right, so I just opened up one bag and there's freaking 3 pieces in here. All right, right? All right, I got them, y'all. I got all the files right here. Everything you ever wanted to know about Donald Trump is right here.
Wait, what?
It's right here in the Bat files. We got them, y'all. We got them, y'all. Yeah, I'm just fucking with y'all.
Oh my God.
I'm just fucking with y'all. He has the U.S. and Canada crime photo file and the international crime photo file. So if you ever did anything bad, Batman knows, man. He fucking knows. Frank done said he done woke up. Frank back from out back tonight. Oh, this is wrapped in paper. They wrapped this one in some paper, y'all. All right, hang on. So once again, it's just cheap now. It's just cheap, you know, plastic things. It's just meant to stand and look fucking pretty. But the hits keep on rolling, man. They give you more and more shit for this thing, man. Look at this thing, man. Come on. I keep on, and I still have another bag to open, y'all, and I still have another piece to show you out of this one bag. Once again, yep. Cheap plastic. Just sits there. Oh man, now this is the crock pot. I've never seen this before. This makes me want to go watch old episodes and look at the Batcave, like specifically now, to see how accurate it is. To really see how accurate it is. Check that shit. Look at that little crock pot on the top. I don't know what that is, man. I don't know. It might be the Bat coffee maker. But once again, it's just plastic, man. Plastic crack, man. Look at it. Man, we got another bag and we got another 3 pieces, y'all. Seriously. I need to know. Anybody know what this thing went for originally? Seriously. I don't even know. But man, I got the SD card. I got the Batman SD card right here. You go that memory bank. I got it. It's all recorded. Everything. Everything's recorded on this. Why it look like he got a sad face at the top? Like, it's sad. Anyway. Man. Oh, my bad.
And you don't have to go in the restaurant. Say hold off in case we see something else.
Oh Lord.
That's what I said. I said, oh boy. Free plastic
Hold
crack
up,
giveaway.
man. I ain't trying to.
Free plastic crack giveaway.
Anyway.
He's looking for
all right, so okay, we got a repeat customer here. Let me make sure. It's pretty much, I mean, well, okay. Yeah, it's pretty much a repeat. Who cares? Got another one of these guys. He's just like this one over here. There you go. And we got another crock pot. They want you to have the crock pot. Good night, y'all. That is it. That is everything out this damn box. Holy crap. Has anybody in chat found out how much this thing went for? Now these are right behind you, babe. Literally right behind you. That joker right there. It's behind you. You grab it for? Yeah. These things were meant for these guys. Right here. I have no idea. Look at this thing, man. I mean, seriously. I think it's huge. Really, what doesn't scale right is this part. This thing should be massive. It should have been like even higher. Thank you, man. Yeah. You can definitely. Boy, oh boy. So here it is. All right. So, like I said, there is 0 instructions. Oh, I'm going to show this one more time. Anybody come in late. This is the pad that they give you for the Batmobile to sit on. Right? Yes. It's straight from Domino's. This is where they sit the pizzas on. Straight from Domino's. But that's what they gave you. But I ain't looking to sit any type of Batmobile on it. I am not. All right, so let's see how this thing is set up, man. You just put shit wherever the fuck you want. That's what it looked like. I ain't gonna lie. All right. So they're lying to me because I know none of these computers do beep, 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 and boop, right? All right. But other than that, it looks like you can just set the shit wherever the fuck you want. I mean, really. Really. They got these poles. They're sitting on this side here. I got to look at that. Watch out, Banjo. Box going to hit you. Rock's gonna get you. So, and wait a minute. Let me look at one more thing. Where the fuck did they want this ladder to go? Oh, the ladder go. Okay, I got you. I don't know what these other things are for, but I got you. I gotta figure out what these other things for. Oh, I think they go on the bottom of the poles. Okay, I'm with it all now. I am with it all. Let us begin here, y'all. All right, so we got the danger. Super high voltage goes right here. This is not very technical, y'all. It really isn't. The picture is all, everything that you need is on that back picture. It tells you where everything goes. It really does. Check it. Check it. This is ingenious. It really is. Uh-oh. Watch out for this bottom piece, though. It don't take much to knock it out. And all these computer pieces now getting in my way. That's fine. Really, the only thing left to put on is the back poles. Everything else is just freestanding. It is just like, you can do whatever with these things. So I probably might not have every single piece out. Uh-oh, there goes a piece. Man down. Uh-oh. All right. This thing. There's one behind here that I ain't able to push really hard on. That's why. I need to get him in. There you go. All right. Dang. All right, peace. It was too big.
Why is the screen dark?
No, camera might have went out. Hang on, y'all. Yeah. I ain't got nothing.
You ain't got no juice on there?
Nope. It's done.
Plug it up.
It is.
The cord ain't plug the cord into the not the battery pack. Plug it into the thingy. Yes, the Batcave lost power, Frank. I'm looking at some child. I ain't even paid it no mind. I'm looking at Banjo. Look at me.
No.
Okay, so you're gonna have to sit there somewhere where it ain't gonna fall.
No, that ain't gonna run. That's done. But in that case, got a charge. It's over. I'm telling you now. But we got a backup. It's ugly, but it's gonna work.
What I'm saying, once it's got battery life on it, it ain't gonna work.
It's at 2%. It ain't gonna run. That the thing been having problems. I've been trying to tell you about.
Time out, y'all.
All I can use is yours or this thing.
Take it.
You use this. I'm gonna need you to hold this. Hang on, y'all. We got some technical difficulties.
It's not the word.
But hang on one second. Nope, we want this to go here. Bam. There we go. All right. Bam. Hey, we're getting in there. Sorry about that. We're going to work out these technical difficulties. Well, this thing, it don't matter where the hell. Oh, man, shit. I thought there was going to be some technical thing with these bat poles and shit. No. It's not. It's not technical at all. It is like downright like ignorant. I will show y'all though. Soon enough. It is out of control. It just dangle. It is the dumbest thing. I don't know why. I don't like the picture. This is gonna be one thing I'm gonna do different from the picture. Is they had the poles going around back. And I'm sorry y'all can't see it right now, but I'm getting it set up anyways. So when we do come up, we'll be ready. But let me double check this. Yeah. I don't know why. And I'll show you why. Let me get it up here. They had the poles. Basically, the poles are like little hooks. And it has a little stand at the bottom of it. You'll see this when they come up here. They just damn, whatchamacallit, sit like real weird. They just look better on the inside of the cave than the outside. I think, yeah, I like this. All right, that's crazy. Let's see here. Should I put it? Yeah, further out, like so. Uh-oh, we're fighting over space, but I want it. Just bear with us, y'all. Hey, they starting to show some basketball on TV too. We saw it. We synced it. Oh, this thing is be awesome, right back yonder here. Now, I think I'll take that little guy. Put him down here. Oh, like so. Yeah.
Please get off me.
All right. So I think trying to think what this would be. Yeah. That would be cool. Yeah. Ugh, that's ugly though. Man. All right. But I'm gonna have it where it's like so. I'll put that one there.
I swear, if you don't get off of me right now. Move! Because you really get on my nerves.
Let's see here. And we'll put the back computer here. You know what? No. No. I'll show y'all some of the ideas I was thinking on. But let's see here. Back computer. Put that shit there. Put that down. All right. I'm all over this, man. One of these days, I'll try to look and see exactly how they had these things set up. But for right now,
That page log onto
all right.
Safari. Log out. Okay.
There's so much you can do with this thing, y'all. It is insane. The ideas are endless, to be honest with you.
I'm coming.
I I'm just thinking about which way you have it like so. This little guy got to come out. So we are going to, we're going to slip him over here. Yeah, that'll work. Just stand by, y'all. Virgo getting it all sorted out for us. Just bear with us. I'm over here. Uh-oh, volume. All right. Oh my God. I see you. I see you. Hang on 1 second here. What's called your camera? Hey, we got Ace's Places in the house. Hang on a second. I got to get this thing situated that way. There we go. All right, y'all. Leave me alone. I'm up here. We is almost ready. Hey, Aces, I'm about to bring you on here in a second. Banjo, chill out. Hey. Oh, let's see here. We got that set. Close out the settings now. Boom. All right, Aces, I'm bringing you on in. Coming into the house, it's Ace's Places 22. It's Ace's Place in there, I think. Why are you not there? Hang on. I got to do the little doohickey. Why are you not there, Ace? Wait a minute, Ace. Oh, that's why. Okay. Hang on. I got you. All right. Now we're going to add Ace's Place in. Now, that's why
Hey.
I lost you for a second.
Yeah, I thought I backed out of it because I got a text message just now, and I think when I clicked on their text message, I also backed out of the video too, or the backstage or whatever.
It's all right. It's all right. All right, I got this thing back up.
Yes, sir. I want to see this. This looks so cool, man. I don't get jealous of people in their ways of life, but I'm jealous.
This thing is ignorant. I mean, it's simple
It's
now.
cool as hell, man. This would be a great, like, just the accessories alone, putting those in Donnie's little setup for the turtles and shit. Because, like, that's how my mind works.
Yeah. Let me see. Ooh, let me see here. Where is my good old... I'm just going to bring one guy in because he's right here. My old Chad Gable, y'all. Bring him.
Is this the Alpha Academy chat? Oh, my God. Yeah, he's got the long hair.
Yeah. He's just right here. I could get to him, and I was like, I always have him right by when I be like filming. I use these guys like for stand-ins. These are actually my photo guys.
That dude, the background, like playset part of it is massive.
Yeah, it is big. Now it isn't like really to scale, but let me move this.
Right. It's definitely for those thinner Batman figures where obviously you can see the space between the guardrail and stuff like that, but just the scale of it for the price you paid is a great backdrop, like you said.
Yeah. But all these guys, they just sit there, and you can. I mean, it's just random. Like I said, the back of the box, you got the picture to go with it. Oh, let me show y'all what I was talking about earlier as well.
Yeah, like
the
Seth
back
said.
here,
Yeah, that looks it looks sweet with the Batmobile, but I mean,
yeah.
regardless.
Yeah, if you got the Batmobile in there, that thing's taking up a chunk of real estate. But the biggest thing was on the side there, they got these little bat poles, which go on the outside, and I'm like, man, that don't look right to me. So I'm just sticking them on the inside. These things right here.
Yeah, I was wondering what those were.
Let me spread it out. And they just plug into these little plastic little stands. And they just sit there. They just sit there. I would not. I don't know. I would be scared to put a person on it.
And that's supposed to be the fire poles they slide down on?
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be. Which, you know what?
I give it.
It's just a look, you know.
Yes.
This is how you're gonna deal with that. You're gonna take this little guy right here. You're gonna take this little guy right there, and you're gonna try to hide that damn thing.
That's still really cool, though. Now, are you going to open up the villain? Are you opening up the villain lair too tonight, or are you waiting?
No, just this one tonight. I had to take a look at this thing because I really want. This is what I wanted back here to have for a backdrop.
Yeah.
Got tons of crap, man. Oh my god, this is ignorant. It's just ignorant. These things, even though they're just plastic, they definitely, you can knock them down easy. But you can.
Are they all a solid mold or are they hollow?
Oh, they hollow. They all hollow.
Oh, okay.
They all hollow. That's it. So yeah, from the back, it looks terrible. So, like, while we were trying to get the camera back up, the only thing I could come up with was taking these two guys right here
And button them together.
And then you got something you can have two people on two different sides.
They could play battleships.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And you can try to disguise it with like that maybe, but and then this little fucking thing, he's just oddball. He doesn't fit. He don't belong anywhere. He really don't. He just is there.
It's cool though.
But yeah, very simple. I mean, this stuff is just aesthetics.
Yes.
If you're using this to display it, then you can have it easily. All the stuff just facing out wherever you want. I mean, this thing is meant to take up real estate. Like I said, this where all this is where the car would go. I mean, it would be,
right, exactly.
It'd be holding all that down. Now, as far as like I said, for the figure goes, it's really not scaled right. I mean, it's made for it's a 6-inch. They have a shorter, 5.5 inch. Even those look large on this thing, but it's no biggie. The ones I'm probably going to be having them sit out here anyways are probably the superpower ones I got. Because those guys,
I saw it was Black Manta and I don't know what the heck the guy's name is. Another character for the superpower figures. It was they were like $6 a piece today.
Right. Got yeah. You got the superpower ones, and then you got the Spin Master version.
Plug it up.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of the character's name. I think he's a good guy, but he's like half of him is orange, half of him is white, part of him is like pink.
Oh,
yes, it's something like that.
Metamorpho, I believe.
Yeah.
Metamorpho. Yeah.
I wasn't really familiar with who that is.
He's a good guy.
Black Manta looks cool though.
Let me think here. He rolled with.
I could picture him hanging out with like Plastic Man and stuff like that.
He was with Batman and the Outsiders.
Oh, really? Batman, huh?
Yeah, he wrote. Batman and he was with the Outsiders.
Okay.
Yeah, It was Batman and the Outsiders for like the first 32 issues, and then it just became the Outsiders. After he left them hanging. You left them hanging. I am trying to get the rest of this thing here. Let me touch this. Boom. There we go. All right. But yeah, I got the villains layer. It's cool too.
Yeah, that one is definitely, I think the backdrop looks really awesome, the way it's all a brick building or whatever it is, a brick wall.
Yeah, it's kind of like it. Well, it's trying to look like a cave. That's what it's trying to do. Hang on, I got Frank Doom on you and showed up out of nowhere.
Oh my gosh!
I don't know what I see, but I see a chick. I gotta get him in here. Here comes Frank.
Oh, what? Ooh, the lolly. Who do we got here, Frank?
Is that EO?
What the hell's her name?
Kyrie Zane?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is that an umbrella she has?
Yes.
Oh, that's cool.
Because she rocks.
First, I thought it was something in the way back. That's cool, man. Oh, very, very Oswald Cobblepot.
How you guys doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing all right now that work's done.
Oh,
there you go.
Frank, I am amazed at how simple this thing is, but how much it looks like the Batcave.
It's cool. I mean,
it
has a lot of prop usage for sure.
It's I mean, don't get me wrong, like I said, if you turn it around, it looks like crap.
Yeah.
But out in front,
what was it? $10 for that, or $9?
Yeah, $8. Yeah.
That's well worth it.
Yeah, exactly.
It's ridiculous, man. And all I wanted to do is sit pretty back here, man. When I
it's sitting pretty.
All I was going to do is sit there pretty. But oh my God, everything is like huge.
See, even as like a wrestling aesthetic, that would be cool just to have a boiler room brawl or something like using like that.
Oh, hang on, y'all. It's time to fucking play.
Let's do it, man.
It's a good background piece for sure.
Yes, it is. Frank, did you see the villain one that he got or no?
No, I missed that one.
He didn't open it yet, but I think the backdrop is cooler. It's got like a brick wall to it and everything. So I feel like it's got just as much use or even more for potential stuff.
Okay, cool.
I can see Frank
join them up together.
Yeah.
Even for tomorrow.
They're too big, man. They're too big. I can put them together. But here go the other one.
Look at that.
That's nice.
That makes my shell tight. Look at that thing.
That whole chunk right there. Minus
everything except the chairs are gonna be like kind of not good for your 112 stuff, but everything else can be fudged.
I love that wall. I just think that looks super cool.
It's a nice little thing to have.
Does that come? That doesn't come with the figures, does it?
Oh hell no, man! You kidding?
False advertisement.
It probably says figures not included.
They are definitely says figures and playset sold separately.
Screw that.
Bastards.
I can't even read it. But Las Figuras, el jugo se vende por separado. I screwed that all up. I'm sorry to my Spanish speaking folks. I fucked that up bad.
Ay.
For us non-Spanish speaking folks, it was perfect.
I can hang, man. I learned my Spanish from AAA Mexico Wrestling, man. It's on YouTube. Y'all got to check it out. That is how I learned. I ain't lying. I know the most important word is peligro. Peligro means danger. They yell that shit out all the time. Peligro. I'm like, what the fuck? And I looked it up. Danger. They just hollering out danger. Straight up danger. Oh.
The only words I always heard were "puedo" and "puto."
Were you being called those, or were you being called that?
Just the people around me. I mean, it come my way, but it It was the majority of everyone else around me getting called that all the time.
Oh man, yeah, the Villains Lair, it's just as impressive. The only thing that's different that ain't legit about that one is the photo. The picture of themselves, if you look it up, it's something else. It's like a octopus.
What?
Yeah, straight up. It's a different photo, and Batman the movie, that old '66 Batman the movie.
Yeah,
that's where that Lair is from, and it was a different picture. It didn't have them in it at all. But I don't know why they didn't use it. I don't know if they couldn't get the rights. Maybe that image was made by somebody. I don't know. I didn't look too much into the history of that whole deal.
You might be able to get some 3D printed stuff from your friend in that gray color, and then have like little pieces underneath those other ones to raise them up.
I was thinking like maybe some outcroppings.
Something like little table pieces, you can just have extensions underneath them just to raise them up next to the 1/6 or 1/12 scale stuff.
But you can't, let me move this out. You can probably see this a lot better if I do it this way. On both ends, they can whatchamacallit.
Okay. You can fold them in.
Yeah, it folds in like this. So, but you can, try to save space. You can move this, however.
Yeah.
If I want to do the Villains Lair, that's what I would have to do to make it work.
Yeah.
Is squeeze it in like that. I might be able to leave one end open. And then the bat poles, man, they just hang there. Some of this shit is so simple. It is the most simplest, it's like, wow, they figured out, but I haven't figured out how much the damn thing what it really went for when it first came
Someone
out.
put in the chats that it was like either 39 or 49 bucks originally.
Wow. Hey, 39, 40 bucks. This is what you get. I know it's not the greatest accessories in the world, but when you're looking at the Maximum Spider-Man.
Right. Or even just a simple NECA figure that's 35 bucks. You want to get a figure this week, or you want to get the playset this week?
Hey, that Maximum Spider-Man, it would look good in that playset right there. That could be his lab.
Oh, yeah, man, I can see him like perched up here.
Jeez. The Maximum playset.
Yeah. This, it's the Batcave, but man, shoot. Most people, man, they don't even remember that TV series.
It's somebody's hideout.
Yeah, it could be anybody's hideout, man.
Baxter Stockman's lab.
Yeah, you can make it, man. I could see, lights.
Yep.
Yeah. Lights. Replace this with maybe like clear. Clear like tubing,
or just put some LEDs behind it so it reflects like there's some, it just gives it some depth.
It looks awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely. It's just fucking plastic, man.
If you pull it forward a little bit and then put like a dark background, it'll look like there's a hallway behind it, like the little side pieces.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. It would look like it would like go into like a dark, like a little cave area.
Yeah, back room behind all that.
Yeah, yep. I got you.
Like a dark blue light.
Hang on, let me get these guys out of the way. Moving this stuff around.
Yeah, something like that. Even black would be okay, but yeah, probably a dark blue, just so some light that hits it would give it a little.
It would look like it has a little bit of depth to it.
Yeah.
You can't see the damn shadow.
It's definitely. For $8 or whatever, I'd have a hard pass not picking up a couple of, like at least two of them, and just.
Oh man, connect those things. You got yourself a layer.
Right.
Hell yeah, man. Somebody's cooking it up. I'm pretty sure. I'm absolutely certain.
Pretty rad, man. Pretty rad.
And this was at Ollie's or
Ross.
Ross, okay.
Yeah. They did everything, man. They got this crazy Joker figure. They got the figures that go along with it, but I mean, they're not the figures that go with it. They're maybe a little. They like his size though, man. They're huge.
Yeah.
I mean, in the show, this thing would be like maybe like up higher, like way up here somewhere. But it has a nice look. I like it. That's it.
But this is fairly simple and would be really good if they did a 1/12 scale version.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They don't have to go into too much like detail, like as far as like making it this ginormous thing. But if you just kind of supersize that a bit, it would be really awesome.
Yeah, I don't understand why there aren't more, I don't want to say cheaper, but more accessible things like this instead of like the $200-$300 play sets that come with less and are less. I mean, when I was a kid, WWF, they would make some of the coolest backstage like areas. I mean, they were incredible. And they were affordable. My mom had no problem being like, okay, every couple of months you can get one of these, or, you know, whatever the deal was. But
Hasbro would make a HasLab of this and charge $300.
That's insane.
Mattel would make it a play set and charge $500.
No, like $40, $50 for something like this. Put in like a couple extra accessories to make it that $50 mark, and boom, I think you would definitely sell these things easy.
Oh yeah, but the cost would go up if they tried that because they'd have to throw some kind of little light system or something in it, and they're like, oh, because of all the electrical stuff,
we have to upcharge it now.
Yeah.
Well, it does. Hang on a second.
Is it falling apart on you?
Well, no, I would say that probably super glue would solve this problem. It likes to pop out this bottom rail.
I like super glue. That helps me with a lot of my shit.
But you wouldn't with this one. It wouldn't be much. But hang on. This thing is the perfect little fucking pointer too. Oh, let me get this thing off there. There we go. Right here, Frank, man, you got these are empty.
Well, you could throw some lights in there.
Yeah. And the sides are hollow too. And now you hit the back of the thing, but you still could get it. Yeah, you got plenty of room to get something back there.
Mm-hmm.
And the top hole is good. You could probably fish it there if you were careful. You could get it right through the top. And yeah, you can make that whole little top thing like glow whatever fucking color you want. Especially if you utilize the big ones, like right here, you had like 4 lights right across the top, like green ones or blue ones for Batman, maybe.
Yeah.
But yeah, to be honest with you, I'm with Ace. I like the Villains Lair too a lot more. I do like the Villains Lair.
Why you just like very brick cool wall with the?
Basically it's that wall really that I like. But I think I can mess around and I can get both of them together here. Either way, that's what I was thinking too. With the way the walls go, I just have the wall closed, and instead of that dark little hallway, it goes right into the Villains Lair. The motherfuckers like right next door.
But you can also like what I think is cool with the Villains Lair. If you have like any of the animated series Batman figures, the villains, you can set them around that table, or any of the villains, honestly, and have them like look like they're playing poker or something like that. And
yeah, I got
it's just cool.
Well, now you have 2 different backgrounds that you can set up and then do your little like any kind of display review.
Yeah, unboxing, really.
You know, if you put where you set it up against the wall the way you want it, and then you just kind of point the camera directly at it, and then you can pop your stuff in front of it.
Yeah.
That's what I was doing with the Ninja Turtle play set, was doing that. My daughter's just putting it in the background, letting it sit there as like a cityscape kind of thing.
because I got some of the superpower, and they probably would scale a lot better to this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like more what 4 to 5 inch.
Yeah, they're about 5 inch. Yeah.
Yeah. I used to have some of the old superpower ones.
I got a dark side. I got a Deathstroke. A Batman who laughs. I got a Batman who laughs. Green Lantern, Wonder Woman. Yeah, I got a few of those actually. A few of them. Them things would always pop up on clearance, and it'd be like $3, $4.
Those only had like a shoulder, an elbow, and then a knee and thigh, right?
Five,
Yeah.
5, man. That is it.
Oh, it's only 5, so they didn't have elbow joints. Huh.
The only reason
their arms are already like
they made them have a little bend in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's it. That's all they are. They just meant to stand there. They really are. But
I think the ones I had also had knee and elbow joints. So it had 4 extra on top of that. So 9 total.
They the larger ones are like, I got a dark side that looks pretty good because they made them bigger. And then if you get like that Green Lantern Kilowog, he's a larger one. He looks pretty cool for that one, for that line there. But I mean, it's just like a mini McFarlane. I'm like, what are y'all doing?
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly what it is.
Ace,
Yeah.
I have to thank you for your I forgot what was your last one? Not your last video. That was another video. And then I went over to Derek's channel because he was showing off some new wrestling figures and stuff too. And I got the itch, and I had to go buy some figures.
Yeah.
Did you so the wrestling one that I shared where I showed all the new the Monday Night Wars ones?
Yeah, those, and then Derek had one where he picked up a couple figures too.
So is that when you went out and picked up what the hell's her name? The Kairi Zane, or did you get other stuff other than that?
Yeah, the other ones are still on their way from BBTS. They were on sale for like $14 or whatever.
Oh, killer.
Yeah, there was a few of them that I was like, well, I'm gonna go look at some stuff now, and then they were cheap.
I feel you there. I'm looking at some stuff right now, and but I gotta wait for my next order to come in. It's already paid for, but I have that mindset of like, once I get the thing I've ordered and it's in my hands, then I'll dip again and order something else.
Yeah,
It's a lot though.
not me, man. I pre-order like breathing air sometimes. I'll keep
Rapid fire.
Frank's like,
I just have,
why not? Oh, why not?
major trust issues with the mail. Major trust issues with the mail.
I don't want his files, but
I used to in the beginning of COVID. They were just screwing up left and right, so I had to change from the cheap shipping because that was like part of it where they just didn't give a shit because it was the free shipping or the $4 shipping or something, and then it's like it takes like 4 weeks to get to you.
Yeah, I didn't mail it, but I won some contest on YouTube, and the guy was mailing me a comic book, and I didn't realize until I got it, I did. I knew what it was going to be. But I knew the mailman was going to mess it up some way, somehow, and put it in the mailbox downstairs because I live in a duplex.
Yeah.
And at the time, the people that lived downstairs were not the most favorable people that you'd want to meet. So I literally, all the windows facing the road, I wrote my address like in big markers and pointing over to the side, like where my door was, so that the mailman would see it. I was scoping out the windows every day, waiting for it. And literally, the moment I looked out the window one day, the mailman was like handing my package to the people downstairs, and I ran down there as quick as I could, and I was like, "Is that mine? Like, it better not be mine." And they're like, "Yeah, it actually is." And it was one of the first issues of the Killing Joke.
Mhm.
So, but if I wasn't more aware of that, I would have never have gotten it, because they would have said they delivered it and yada yada. So until I get something in my hands, I get worried, like, oh man, if I have 100 items coming to me, I bet only one of them are going to make it.
Yeah, luckily that only happened to me once, but it was a big ticket item. But luckily BBTS refunded me one, the one time. It was the Scorponok Titan Transformer. It was it's a like 2 foot tall giant, transformer. But
Yeah.
someone, either the mail, like the person, whoever's delivering it, didn't bring it all the way up like they normally do to the door, and they just set it on the outside of my fence, and somebody walked up and walked off. But I never showed anybody delivering it at all, but they said it was delivered. So they probably like either misdelivered it, and then of course somebody got it and was like, "Oh, I'm keeping this," or somebody walked up where the cameras weren't turning on and just took it.
Right. Now, did they refund you, or did they, like, money wise, or did they send you a new one?
They they were out of stock, and they just credited me the amount back.
Okay. See, that's a shitty loss too. On top of it, it's like the one thing you ordered, you didn't get it, or someone stole it, and then to you at least be refunded is nice. But to be like, shit, I can't get it now at all.
Well, I was lucky. Later on, my friend was roaming Target, and he found one for me. So
there you go. That's cool. I'm glad you were able to get it there, full circle.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It was back when I was like, I gotta get it. And it's like nowadays, like if that came out now and I didn't have it before, I'd probably be like, I could pass on it. Because I was collecting any and everything from Transformers back then.
Oh, that's how I am with The Simpsons right now. Like all the new, not all, I shouldn't even say it like that, but most of the newer Simpsons stuff, I'm like snagging it up when I can, because I had, oh my gosh, 90% of, I believe it was Playmates made the Simpson toys when I was a kid, and they were the World of Simpson figures.
Yeah.
Ace in the hole there, Frank.
They're great.
The Man Who Laughs is not far behind.
yeah. They just dove deep into it.
How big is the piles, Ace, at the Man Who Laughs house? Is he surrounding himself with piles of?
No, not at all. He's a very I guess I'd say cautious collector. He knows what he wants, and he only gets what he needs.
That's good.
That's for sure.
I got a pile, Frank.
My piles are in pre-order still, so I don't have piles yet.
I don't have any piles. I mean, I have some, but they're not. It's all organized. It's not anywhere where it's like, oh man, I got all of this right here, just sitting waiting to be had.
This is my most ignorant pose, I swear.
So now is this the finishing move, or you're just putting them in a position just to?
Well, really, what I was going, what I started off as, but it's no way for me to get his hands and his arms right to do it. It's just a straight up vertical suplex.
Okay.
That's what I was going for, but then I realized there's no way I can get the articulation is not good enough, Frank. It is not.
I was gonna say, is he gonna do this I don't know, some kind of reverse pile driver where he dropped his head down in between his legs.
I don't know. Man. It could be anything, but it looked dangerous.
Either way, his head's gonna crack.
I don't know. My first one was just a DDT, but then I was like, you know what? Let me see what I can try to do here. I don't know. Yeah, if you would just drop straight down, like to a sit down pile driver, basically.
Yeah.
Man, that would be nasty if somebody could do that and actually not kill somebody.
As long as his shoulders hit the top of his thighs,
Yeah,
and his head didn't hit the ground.
yeah, that's the hard part, though, man. That's the hard part.
Yeah.
That is the hard part, man. I seen when Owen Hart he pile drive Stone Cold, man. I saw that shit when his head.
How did they do it back in the day though? Like they just didn't get the head all the way through the legs?
Yeah. You held they wouldn't let your head get down that low. And then if you're really smart, I know William Regal would teach this to wrestlers. You would lift your head up too, like you would go right into the Balzac now. Go right in the Balzac. But you would do that, at the last moment to try to get a little bit more space in there before your head hit the mat.
Yeah.
But sometimes, and you can tell when it's going to go bad, when they go up to do the pile driver, if you can see their head sticking out under them knees.
Mm-hmm. He's not high enough.
Yeah. Hitting that damn mat. That head going to hit that mat.
Because the person getting pile drived also has to kind of wrap the arms around the rib cage at a higher level so they're not too low.
Yeah, he's got to hold him, man. Oh my god, we were there. Me and Virgo were there, IWE wrestling. This dude, his name was Null, and he went to pile drive. Help me, baby. Come on, Cruel. I forgot what he goes by now. He if you see MLW wrestling, he's called Mad Krugers. But this dude was big, man. He was one of them 7-foot giant type dudes.
Yeah.
And dude went to pick him up to do the pile driver. And I got it. I think I might have that match up, but you'll start hearing me yell, man. I was like, man, don't you fuck this up. I started yelling. That dude had him so low, man. I was like, dude, don't you fuck this up. I'm front row, man. I'm standing up, man, and I'm hollering this shit, man. Because I was like, man, I don't want to see nobody get fucking hurt.
Damn.
And I'm just yelling. I'm filming and I'm yelling, don't you fuck this up. Don't you fuck this up.
But even just if they do it right, the pressure of the person's shoulders slamming down on the guy's thighs, it's like that's like a spine adjustment every time.
Yeah, you're definitely. They put themselves through some shit, man. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Yeah, I ain't lying, man. Anybody jump in that fucking ring and do that crazy shit, man. Yeah. I know the attraction of it. You get in there, people cheer for you, and you start feeling that energy, man. And that's all you want to have after that.
Yeah, that was like one of my favorite moves to see from Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful, and then of course, the Snuka splash, and then Macho Man's elbow. Those were like my favorite finishers. Because like even Hogan did the pile driver once in a while.
Yeah.
But then he stuck to the leg thing after his momentum of Hulkamania running wild.
Heck yeah. Oh man, it was
Hi Virgo.
Oh yeah.
Hello.
She says, "Hey." Oh, I can get
Tomorrow's a big day.
I can't wait. I'm gonna message you tomorrow. Thank you again.
Yeah.
Oh my god. I can hear it already. It's out there. You're gonna get it. We ain't never had no problem with porch pirates, but you never know. You know how that is. You just don't know. We ain't never.
It is coming in a BBTS box, so
Yeah, it
Sorry.
doesn't help that it literally is labeled all over the box, Big Bad Toy Store.
Hey, Frank, I ain't gonna lie, ain't nobody gonna know what that means. Ain't nobody. Ain't nobody.
It's a foreign shipment.
Ain't nobody gonna know what that means. Oh man. Oh shit. Let me see here.
So between the two hideouts, what was the other stuff you grabbed up?
Hang on, let me think here. I think she got it behind her. I need
Nice hoodie, Ace.
Oh yeah, babe.
What?
He complimenting your thingy.
Oh, it's our kit bag shit, but thank you.
They used to have fuzzy balls on the end of them, like little poofy balls. Let me tell you about a few dogs I know.
Is it one of the ones that aren't allowed in the room?
Amazing. It's amazing how the motherfuckers can just, I mean, it's like almost like a knife. They can slice. Bella fucking, I turned my head for 3 seconds, man. She ate her fucking leash off like instantly. And I looked at it, I was like, man, look at this shit. It's like a little fucking serrated blade on her fucking mouth. Yeah, I mean, I was like, holy shit. But yeah, them fuzzy, man.
Oh yeah, and then I'm pissed off because they in my little computer area,
They've been running wild,
my
Frank.
tablet is was on the ground, my mouse was on the ground, like my shit was fucked up.
Oh my god. They ran RoughShod. Yeah, you can have it back now. I took it off. I got done with that thing. Oh man. Yes, they ran RoughShod. Let me see here. Man, I've never been so like determined. Frank, I am determined to where you going? I am determined. Oh, damn, I forgot about all these little things. Hang on, Frank. All right, in that little fucking thing.
Did you buy all those Black Series yet?
No, I haven't bit, man. Ain't nobody buying it. You know what? Ain't nobody buying the $5 Black Series at Ollie's at all, man. Them things just sit there. What's there is sitting there, like bad. Like it's ridiculous. I was surprised. I really was. I mean, and some of the figs ain't bad. I forgot the one dude's name. In Rogue One, he was the guy. You had the blind Jedi. Well, and then that other dude that carried the big gun. That was his buddy. They have that.
Yeah, what the heck were their names?
They have that.
I just remember the blind guy was always saying something about
one with the fourth. The fourth
is one with me or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Zatoichi Star Wars.
Well, that was the guy. That guy there. He does a lot of kung fu movies.
Yep. Yeah.
Ip Man or
he did the last like version of Ip Man.
like,
Donnie Yen.
Donnie Yen.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, he did like a lot of them.
Well, so when I remember the original, like, because they did a Ip Man with somebody else prior to him, and then he did, I guess, multiple. I don't know if it was like a series or a movie and series, but yeah, he was like the last Ip Man. Good,
like every single one.
Martial art like actor.
Yeah. That's when I saw him. When I saw him, I was like, "Oh shit!" When I first saw Rogue One, and I was like, "Oh shit, I know that dude."
Ip Man.
He's like on the cover of every fucking Ip Man movie. Like,
yeah.
I was like, "Oh damn!" But yeah, that other dude, his buddy, they got plenty of him sitting there, and he's got that gun, man. I'm like, I'm surprised people ain't picking him up specifically.
Is he there in like all of them are there? They're all there? Or almost all of them.
I'm trying to think of what ones disappeared. Let me tell you, the Christmas time stormtroopers, they disappeared quick.
Yeah.
I got one of those ones.
When all those showed up, those were the first ones to disappear. After that, they held off on that 2-pack, that Imperial Guard, the Emperor's Imperial Guard, that red one, and the TIE Fighter. They held off on that 2-pack, but boy, once that sales came around, they ate them up.
Yeah, those are like army
Oh,
builders.
Legend Series in here.
He was in the chat earlier.
Oh my
I didn't
God,
have my phone, so I didn't know what the fuck was going on.
my bad. I was so engaged into the Batcave. It was incredible. This thing blew my mind, this $8 thing.
My apologies, Macho Man.
Ooh. Hey man, you can talk shit about me all you want, man. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right. When I got the layers, man, I found this damn Joker, man. This crazy looking damn Joker.
Does he have a mustache?
Oh, I don't know. Hang on. No, this figure does
Really?
not. Yes, he does not have a mustache.
When I bought the Surf's Up Joker, where he was just the Joker and he had like the swim shorts on and a surfboard, he actually had the mustache on and it was like painted over.
Huh.
Which I thought was pretty silly.
I hate to say it, it's hard for them to even have put one on him, but it doesn't look like it. Now, on the back here, on this little animated photo of him, you can see there is a mustache there. But
that's the original TV Joker, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's supposed to be. Now, he, from my understanding, there was one of the folks commented, he was in the comic version. He was never on the show. As this.
I don't know. That does look familiar.
I could imagine that.
I sit here in my brain now. I'm old, and there's a lot of clouds, man. There's a lot of clouds in this brain. But
it reminds me like it could have been some kind of masquerade party or some shit, and then they're all doing the Watusi and.
right. Now these are, they look like a 6-inch figure, pretty much.
Wait, who made that? That ain't McFarlane if it's 6
These are
inches.
McFarlane's.
Are they?
Yeah.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, okay. So this was from the older, like his previous.
He went on the Batman 66 craze, man. He went on a craze. I ain't gonna lie, man.
I just saw a bright pink Riddler.
Yeah. Yes.
It might just be faded.
Yeah.
But this fellow here, he reminds me of a WWE basic, the main event, the basic line. Kind of what he reminds me of.
Oh, like the style of the I guess the feel of the figure kind of thing.
Well, and the joints, he's got a single joint elbow.
Okay.
And it's pinned, which I don't care about that too much, man. I'm like, as long as you fucking paint it the same way as it's supposed to be painted, fuck it. Yeah. But it looks like he's single jointed on the legs too. It just looks like that's how he's constructed, which I don't give a shit. When you're paying $4, I don't give a shit. You got a key to the city.
You got the key to the city.
You got a key to the city.
Nice.
The cape is cloth, but no wire. It's before the wire. That's all. I remember when these first came out. It's like a couple of years before the wire started showing up.
Well, he'll fit right in the lair, the villain lair with if you put Cobra Commander. Do you have the light blue one, or you just got the regular classified?
Cobra Commander's gonna be too big. The one I got, the Cobra Commander, is gonna be too big, man. It's that Super 7 one. That motherfucker's massive.
We
Oh,
finna
but
leave
if you got the special one, where
they finna shut the VAs down.
Oh Lord.
I can't do it.
oh yeah,
These motherfuckers already crazy around here about their money. That just I'm out here. I got
that's crazy.
Mm.
So you remember when Cobra Commander was coming? Like they did a special lighter blue one for classified, and it was like a exclusive with Hasbro, and then it was also purchasable from some other like app website kind of thing.
Was it like almost like a baby blue?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, he would fit right in with that Joker.
Yeah.
The circus.
Yeah. I got the this is one of these ridiculous deals I found, man. McFarlane, he does the animated series ones. And I found a 4-pack, man. It had Batman, it had Bullock, and it had Joker, and it had Harley in it, man. I think that thing went for like $100, man. They had it on clearance at Walmart for like 20. It was ridiculous. But I like Kevin Conroy, that voice actor that did the voice for Batman and that shit. I love Mark Hamill too, man.
Yeah.
Him doing the Joker, though, that shit. Fuck, man. I love that junk. I love that that was, man, that was fucking like, wow, man. They fucking put some thought into a fucking cartoon type shit. I was like, they thought some good stuff up. But that voice, man, Kevin Conroy, man, that's the voice of Batman. That's it. They should just have him, man. They should AI his ass and that be it. Oh man. But that's why I got that set though, because I was like, I didn't even care about Harley, I didn't care about Bullock. I was like, man, they had the Joker and Batman. I was like, I want that shit. Joker had that stupid ass fish, man. I was like, oh. That shit was $20. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh my God. Now I would say that line, man, them legs on them figures, man. The Joker is good. Bullock is a fat guy, so his leg, there ain't no problem with his leg. Hey, man, Joe, man, what the hell, man? Come here. Chill out, man. Everything's good. Bullock ain't no problem because he got big old legs, man. He ain't falling down. But Batman and Harley, man, I got Bullock is cradling Harley. That's how I hold it, man. And they ain't have even the decency, the common decency to put peg holes in Harley's feet.
Oh,
them son bitches.
That's crazy.
Everybody else has got holes. I'm like, you both. And man, she has got the man, her feet, man, or so, man. It's ridiculous. I can't even. There's nothing to describe her foot, how small it is. I'm like, man, it's like trying to balance her ass like a marble. I'm like, no.
That's one of the two things that really bug me about when certain figures are made. If they don't have not only just a peg hole under their foot, but a hole big enough for the normal pegs. Because like on some of the female figures on other lines, don't have a big enough hole, so you're like trying to like, and their feet are so small, and if they got like any kind of ankle rock, it's like so hard to push, or they'll put it in a different spot than in the back heel. Like they'll put it in the front part, and then it's very stable.
Right.
Like it'll be too loose because that part of the foot will be, I don't know, they just did it too big or something.
It's almost like, you know what? Why don't you just? I mean, shit. If you can get a if you can get a fucking peg stand for a goddamn 3 3/4 foot, then you should be able to figure that out. You know, But I ain't gonna lie, and I understand why the legs and the feet are small, man. I mean, that's how they were drawn in the show, so I understood why the legs are that way. But as for an action figure, man, they suck, man. Batman and Harley are motherfuckers to stand up. Joker, no fucking problem. His legs ain't skinny. They fucking didn't fuck him over. Neither did they do Bullock, man. They both can stand just fine, but Bats, they very top heavy.
Well, that's like the two that I was seeing. The Two-Face they had for the animated series one. He's very. I don't know if he's top heavy because I don't have him, but his chest and his shoulders are very broad.
He should be all
and then
right.
it goes very narrow with his legs. And then even that Dark Knight Returns 3-pack where you get Kelly, the Dark Knight, and Mutant Leader, that Dark Knight is so bulky looking. I can only imagine he can't stand up because of how big he is.
Yeah,
That's that Frank Miller, man. He drew him that out, man. People hate him that
I
way.
love it.
I love that story about it, so I give him a pass. I give him a pass.
Now your Superman that you have that's from the Frank Miller one, does that stand up decently?
Hell yeah, that motherfucker don't move for shit. He don't move for
doesn't he have like tree trunk legs and stuff too?
He's a thick boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man, that
yeah.
motherfucker's big as
Frank
shit.
Miller makes you like just tree trunk.
That's how they drew him, man. But the more I thought about it, I was like, you know what? I guess as they got older, especially Superman, I mean, he would still be working out. He would just. I mean, he would still. I can picture him. I can picture Superman because he's going to live for a long time. I could picture him, working out on that big. They always show him lifting that big ass machine.
Yeah.
Cartoons, I can still see him doing it. I can see him being fucking swole ass city like that. I really could. I mean, I could just see him getting bigger and bigger, man. He just sit there and sunbathe all day and pump iron all night and just be super swole, man. Like he's sitting there doing the trap exercise with that fucking thing. Just
Shrugging his shoulders.
yeah. Like, man, them like small dogs on your damn shoulders, man. What the fuck? The fuck? They're barking, man. They're barking. Oh man. But yeah, he drew him like that, but man, yeah, that Superman don't move. The Joker, he ain't got no problem standing.
I like that Joker a lot.
Batman, I was able to get him on the horse. So fuck, man, he ain't going nowhere. That horse, man, he sit perfect in that shit. It's ugly as hell, man. Y'all can't see it because I have him covered up. But that, you have to fucking, man, I had to fucking butterfly them damn legs out to get him into the stirrups. Now, once I got him in the stirrups, then I could, with his feet in there, then I can move his legs around and get him to sit the way I wanted him to. But at first, man, that was a pain in the ass, man. I fucked with that thing forever. Well, really not forever. It only took like an hour. The first time I got him on it took like an hour.
I'm hoping because I have a Origins Panthro as well as the Masterverse one, but I'm gonna probably take the saddle off of the Origins one and use it for the polar bear. See if it fits on the classified polar bear.
Oh shit! Who you gonna put on it? The snow serpent. I would put the snow serpent, man.
Maybe
Commander would be cool as shit. Arctic Cobra Commander.
Yeah, I mean, I could do that too. Shit.
You pre-ordered the polar bear one, Frank?
That's who would fucking ride it, man. Cobra Commander would ride that shit. That's who would ride that goddamn thing.
And then they're dragging Snake Eyes behind them in the snow.
You got to get a Mr. Freeze and put him on top of the polar bear.
Doesn't it come with a bear trap?
Yeah, that
thing gonna be wrapped around Snake Eyes' head, man.
Yeah, it's all slap, and then it's just dragging them with it.
Hell yeah!
But it's funny that they put the bear trap with that, but that bear trap is too small for the actual bear because it looks big. The bear paw looks bigger than the trap, but that was actually used on like I guess Timber got caught in the cartoon, and Snake Eyes freed him, and that's how they became friends. And then the polar bear came, and Timber came to help him, and they both got swatted, and then the blind man with his huskies came by and scared off the polar bear. That's all I hope they make too. Is
hey, wait a minute, man. That sounds like fucking Luke Skywalker and fucking Obi-Wan and
yeah.
Hey, wait a minute.
They're on the Hoth planet instead of Dagobah.
Man.
Snake Eyes is hanging up in the ice cave upside down.
So this little fucker showed up to him, man. I was like, I'm dumbfounded. I am dumbfounded.
Does he come with a belt?
No.
Oh.
No. This is when. All right, so in the bloodline. All right, I'm going to read you what it says on the back because this is basically all it's going to explain it. Jimmy Uso freed his brother Jay from the clutches of the bloodline, but at the cost of his own liberation. Without his twin, Jimmy went from a world of yeet to no yeet. So that's what it says on the back.
No yeet.
No. But it's weird. He wears We the Ones. He's got a little red bandana. He's got 2 pointing fingers. Just coming after you. And 2 grapple hands like so. Like that. That's it.
Chugging hands. Yeah.
And a nice little shirt. We the Ones on the shirt. And he does have a long hair piece. You can go. I don't know how this is going to work, how it's going to look. I really don't. But he does have a long hair piece.
Oh, I wonder if it just goes over the head that he has.
Yeah, I think it just goes over. So it'd be cool to see how that look. That'd be cool to see how it looks. And then there's the little red bandana. I think that goes around. I might have to take his head off to get that shit on the way it's supposed to go, but.
Is it like a neck? Like he wears it around his neck, or does it go on his head?
I think it's around his neck. I don't know if it can come and do this number or not, but I think it's just. I believe when I saw him where he just had it kind of like loose around his neck. But either way, I can pop his head off. He got nice tattoos all the way down. He got his tribal tattoos on. I can see a little bit from the side of the shirt. They got the stuff coming down from his chest.
You just gotta find the J.
Yes. Mission in life now. Them boys together, man. I don't know I don't know what is going to show up in Ross, but these are the potentials. These are the potentials.
Who's the female?
Oh, hang on. Zoe Stark.
Okay.
Is that her first figure in the line? Or they've made her before?
Yes, this is first time in the line for just her.
There you go. Now, are you trying to get all of the bloodline or just the brothers there?
Oh, I would just if I saw him, he's done. It's done.
Yeah.
Deal.
Now, have you seen the new Monday Night Wars figures yet? Like the British Bulldog ones?
I have not. I have not seen.
Yeah, so there's British Bulldog,
Anxious
Harlem Heat Booker T.
Now I've seen
Kane with the mask.
I've seen Harlem Heat, Booker T, and Stevie Ray in the Monday Night War. I'm trying to think who else I've seen.
This one, I think he's got the tag, like the WCW tag team title with him. But the one that I think is the coolest is they have Hack, which is the Sandman.
I don't think
I think that's cool, and it looks like he's got soft goods shirts with like a rubber barbed wire accessory that's like wrapped around him, but you can like take it off and also use it as like a prop. So I'm like, well, that's kind of cool because he used to come out wrapped in barbed wire. So the fact that it's like something you could take off of him and use it, I'm like, that's pretty rad. But those ones look great. The Monday Night Wars ones really, really do look awesome.
And then Frank, I found this thing.
So what? Yeah, I saw that at the end. What is that supposed to be? Micro?
Star Wars Micro Galaxy is what it's called. That's the name of the line. Basically,
they're like micro machines, right?
Small, a little bit. Well, a little bit bigger. A little bit bigger.
A little bit bigger.
But the figures, man, the figures are funny, man. They actually articulate, man. They got wait. They got 1, 2. They got 3 POA. All right. Not 3 POA. All right. These little guys, I'll show them to you in a second. They are literally like this big, man. I ain't lying. They are like that big. That's it. That's it. Both their arms are like attached with a bar going through the body. So both
it's at the same time.
The legs do the same thing. And then the head can turn a little bit. And that's it. But they small as shit, man.
So do they fit in any of the are they able to go in any of the vehicles?
Oh yeah, they're meant for the vehicles. Yeah, they're meant. They got the man and them motherfuckers, man. Tweezers are required. Let me tell you, to get them little jokers, man, they give them a spot you can sit them in. Don't get me wrong, but just to get your hand into the open, you're not doing this. That your shit's gonna stop right at the hatch. That hatch is not big enough. It is not. But they're little.
Yeah, there you go.
They're vehicles from man, that might be too big. That might be too big.
These are needlepoint. Like I use these for my toy hacks because they gotta.
Basically, what I end up having to do is I can get them down there in the tweezers, but I have to just drop them into the seat, just
yeah,
and then let go, and then with the tweezers just kind of massage them in.
Yeah, man.
But they make the vehicles, man. I mean, they make all the fucking. I mean, man.
So what is in this set?
This set here, man, it has a little. It's all small. Don't get me wrong. It's a 1 of 3,000 exclusive, man.
Ooh.
Only Ross has got it. Okay, only Ross.
The original place of where it showed up.
Only Ross has got this shit. It's I ain't lying, man. This thing has got a 1 of 3,000 on it, man, for real. It really does. It does have a 1 of 3,000 fucking sticker on that shit. It is ridiculous. And it's $5. And it comes with the little walker. In that little fucking Ewok, man. You see that little
flying through the forest. Nice.
Hell, fuck.
Dropping rocks on that dude.
Got the little now, this is it. Now, hang on. And then what's below it is the little speeder bikes.
Oh, hell yeah.
And the one top one, it has a little blast effect, man. That's the one that got shot. But you see how small these dudes are, man.
Yeah.
They are I can't even get it. Look at how fucking they are small. But that's what came in it, man. And I actually have a few of these. I actually have this one, I don't know if even you can pick it up on the camera. The AT-AT, it's got green and mud on it and shit.
Mm-hmm. It's all weathered and
yeah, for indoor, specifically indoor. And I got another little one. Oh, where's my other little one?
Too bad they didn't have Chewbacca in that one.
Yes, hey, but I got Chewbacca. I got
it.
I do. Hang on, where's my little buddy at? Where are you at, little fucker? I know you're here. I smell you. There he is. Man, Frank is ridiculous sometimes. It's ridiculous. And I got a place for all these. Oh. I got a second little one, just like that. It's just got just a very basic paint, like original looking little Walker dude. Yeah. So now I got 2 of these little fuckers. But oh, and what it is eventually, once I get through fucking around out front because that's where a lot of this stuff is going. But this is a big ass file cabinet, and I'm gonna put all these fucking vehicles on this shit soon enough because they'll fit because that's how small they are. But I got the big brother, man. I got a fucking big brother.
That one's cool. I like that one.
This, man, I cannot wait. Man, it makes sounds. It lights up. It does shit. Not much. Not
Does
much.
that come with the snow speeder with Luke trying to take it down, or is that just?
Yes, and it comes with a man. He comes with a little rope. He comes with a little rope. He gonna climb up on that motherfucker and get him.
Wait, is that a?
Yes, it's another speeder bike.
What the?
Yeah, they got a snow speeder bike, man. I ain't never seen one until it was in here.
Wow, that's cool.
Now, the cool thing is this thing, man, this thing opens up. There's shit, man. This, man, that'll be a whole fucking day unboxing this shit. Seriously. But it has lights, it makes sounds, it makes blaster sounds, it makes walking sounds. But this thing opens up. There's a little rope that you can attach. Luke comes, one of the little people is Luke. There's a rope that you can attach, just like in the movie. He went up the damn rope and he fucking threw the grenade in the thing. You can recreate that scene right here, y'all. Right here.
Yeah.
But what's cool is in the back section of this thing, on the inside, there is a place where you park these little bikes.
Oh.
And these little bikes actually park inside this thing in the back. And they come with enough spots where you can have 4 of them fuckers, man. And I just got 3 more in this little fucking box to put in this bitch. But it's cool that I was like, oh man, I was like, finally, I said I can put more than one bike in that thing. It only comes with one little speeder bike, man.
Yeah. King Collector's asking how many Micro Galaxy vehicles you got.
Oh, I got a ton of them, man. Because they are really nicely made. They look good, and they don't take up a lot of space. But I got a few of them. I got a Darth Vader TIE Fighter. It's hanging out front. I got a Luke Skywalker X-Wing hanging out front too. I got a Razor Crest, that first ship Mando had before he got that Starfighter.
Yeah. I missed that ship.
I got a Slave one. That shit is awesome, man.
That one would be cool.
Comes with a Carbonite Solo, I assume.
Mine did not.
Oh. Trash.
I think because
it's probably a different version.
It's the Boba Fett Book of Boba Fett version. It has
okay. After that.
Yeah, it has different characters. It come with a Jawa. Man, get a fucking Jawa. Let me see here. The Slave one. I got a Millennium Falcon. That thing lights up and makes sounds too.
That's a must-have if you're collecting any Star Wars stuff. You got to have a Falcon.
When you get the Millennium Falcon, when you get the AT-AT, man, you get like 5 or 6 of them itty bitty figures, man. They give you a ton of them damn things. You're like, thank you for buying us.
Did they ever make a Jabba sail barge with the Sarlacc scene or anything like that?
They made a small little desert skiff. Now, I wouldn't put them past them to do a say. They ain't done those things by a long shot. I'm pretty sure. So I can see them doing one. I really could. I can see them doing one. They could do that. They really could.
The ghost.
Not yet. It's sitting there, man. I'm waiting to see if that thing will ever go on clearance or on sale. It's massive, man. That thing is. It's way bigger than the Millennium Falcon. It is way bigger. Oh my god. And they make the shuttle, the actual little shuttle that goes with that little ship that goes with it. They make that separate.
Oh, yeah, their little departure shuttle. Yeah. Does it have a name? I forgot if that has a name too.
I think it's called the Phantom.
Oh, okay.
Phantom shuttle.
Yeah.
I think. Don't hold me to that. But I think that's what it is.
Hey fellas, I think I'm gonna dip out. I gotta get up, and go to work in a little bit.
Yeah.
But I enjoyed looking at that playset for sure. That thing is definitely awesome. And I've enjoyed looking at these. I've enjoyed looking at that playset too, right there. They look awesome.
You got some Jamie.
Now, who is that? Is that Carmella? Who's that?
Yeah,
Yes.
Carmella.
Yeah.
She's got soft good pants too.
So was this when?
Oh my God.
Whoa!
Demonetized.
21 and over.
It's
Is that how do I? Is that like her WWE run or is that an NXT one? You're
got
not
me.
sure.
I don't follow it enough to really know those things.
Sure. I always enjoyed her. I liked her.
Oh no, that's her WWE run.
Yeah, that's like when she won the Money in the Bank, right? Or sometime around then.
Probably. Makes sense.
Early, right when she first got around there, I think.
Cool.
I don't know.
Very nice. All right. Well, I'm gonna dip out, and I will. I'll chat to you guys later.
All right, good.
Easy.
Stay safe, fellas.
Yep.
I'll be wrapping it up here in a few minutes here, Frank.
Yeah, you're in the same time zone as he is.
Yeah. But well, I'm a late night creeper though. I hate to say it. I go.
Yeah,
I don't go deep into the night like Bruce and Gaz do, but I'll tread lightly. Oh man. But yeah, I actually got a good little collection of those micro galaxies.
You gotta do you have a spot for them, or you just kind of stack them for now?
This is gonna be their spot, this damn file cabinet, once I get it cleared the fuck off. Because that's where I'll have them displayed, man. I'm gonna at Millennium Falcon, I'm gonna bring it in here. The ones I got hanging up on the fishing line, I'm gonna leave them where they're at. They're actually hanging right above the TV, man. It's crazy. But those are cool. Oh, and I have I got an itty bitty Yoda. They made that thing is so small, man. It's like a little egg, like this big. He's got little wings and stuff. I think that's the only one I ain't mentioned was Yoda's one. But yeah. I'm slowly but surely, man. I almost got the mantle done, man. I got the end part, man. My brain is just racking away on what to do with it. But it's coming together. I hate it though, man. My brain, I'll be sitting there thinking about this stuff, like I'll be like putting figures up in my brain. I'm like moving them around and shit, trying to think, because once you get started, man, you gotta, man. I can't like the worst thing is trying to pull a fig out, like pull one out without fucking touching another one.
Now you got to do front to back if you're trying to get the back one out, or else you will just knock that shit over. I'm dreading the day that I get all those.
Some of the stuff I leave there is enough space because the mantelpiece is actually pretty thick. It could probably take about three, maybe even 4 rows of figs if I really fucked around with it. But it's just 2 rows right now. That's all I'm going to do with it because I don't want to get too bunched up. I don't like it when it gets too bunched up because I'm like, I want you to at least be able to look around. You can see the fig a little bit.
Yeah, it's almost like you need to put like slight risers as you go back, so the back ones are lifted up and you see a good portion of their bodies.
Yeah. Well, with that, basically what I'm doing, I got larger figs, and that's what I put in the back, the big boys.
Yeah.
I put them all in the back, and I still got some big.
Yeah, you got to juxtaposition them so it just looks right.
But yeah. I try to, like I'll put shorter figures in front of larger ones. I move them around, but I always want to be able to at least see their face. If I'm walking through, if I can see like maybe, I know the one in the back, they get covered up, but at least their chest on up. I'm like, hey, I see you. I know what you is. I can call you out.
Yeah. Night King Collector. He's on too. I think we're down to
just a few.
5, 6 people.
Yeah, we're burning the midnight oil.
Yeah.
That's cool though. But that's all I was doing, man. I was just the whole thing about the night after the hunt. I was like, I just wanted to get this goddamn fucking Batcave. I'm like, I got to get it out because I want to be able to just have it there to be some cannon fodder to be sitting there. And I'm gonna decorate it with some superpowers are gonna go up there definitely.
Is that space you were showing it in? Is that where you're gonna keep it, or is that just a stage for now?
Yeah, well, basically, yeah, that's what it's gonna be. I'm gonna keep the white thing behind it for now. I might put I already thought about putting like a fuck Superman sign on the Batcave. So like fuck and then a Superman symbol there.
In green
kryptonite.
Shit. Put it in green kryptonite. There you go.
Oh man. But no, it's just, you know what? It's for me, it was more, I was like, you know what, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, man, I'm gonna be unboxing in front of the fucking Batcave. That's it. I'm never gonna unbox in front of anything else ever again. That's exactly what I thought. I was like, and then I saw the villain's lair. And then my brain instantly shifted. If I can get these two motherfuckers to sit side by side, I will never change this background ever again. I was like, this is it. This for me, you know, because this, the comic books and the show and the Super Friends and all that shit, that was the earliest. There were some of the earliest things I can remember superheroes from.
Mm-hmm.
Was that shit. And man. So when I saw that, man, I was like, man, fucking hook, line, and sinker. Man, when I saw it in other people's videos, I was like, man, I'm fucked. I was like, there ain't no way I'm walking away from this shit. I don't give a fuck about the Batmobile or the side. I was like, man, I want that thing. I was like, the first thing I thought of, I was like, it's just gonna sit there, look pretty. I was like, I don't even care about the pieces. I don't care about the Batmobile sitting there. I was like, I just want that thing to sit there, man, and people are gonna be hanging out on it.
You know what's cool about either one of those is I actually like those better than that Joker stage thing they did from the Joker movie.
Oh yeah, the Murray, if they would have had like a scene, you know, a head for Murray.
Oh, where he's like splat. I mean, that would have made it more worth it, but I think with the price of that, because wasn't that like over $200 or something?
I don't know what the price was. When I looked at it, and like who was made by, I was like, yeah, no, I already. There was enough there. I was like, oh, them are 3 digits. I'm like, that's out of my league. I don't want to have that. It's not well for me too. It isn't. Now, don't get me wrong. I love that. That first movie was awesome, man. I love that shit. It was a very different take on Batman. I mean, not on Batman, but Joker.
Joker, yeah. It was a good movie, but I just think all the hype from what's his name talking shit about all the CG Marvel movies and everything else, like, all right, shut up. But he did a really good take on Joker, and
it was
just sad it went to the whole opposite end of the spectrum on the next one. But
I don't know.
And I haven't watched it. One day I'll just sit down and try to watch it anyways, just to kind of figure out, yeah, I agree with everyone else.
Hey, man, I can tell you right now, when the music starts playing, just fast forward. You're gonna save yourself some time. Hey, man, I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I didn't get it. I didn't. There was a lot more they could. If they would have wrote. Man, lazy writing, man. I hate to say it. Lazy.
Wasn't it because Scorsese did the first one, right?
From my understanding, they didn't want to do the second one in the first place. It was like they had to do it.
They were just because maybe contracts and
yeah. So they were like they had to do it, and they just put out a crappy movie. And I'm like, man, why did y'all put out this crap, man? I mean, there was the singing part. If they would have, man, it was like, I'm like, really? Who the fuck? It's like, who the fuck thought of that shit? Let's get Lady Gaga and just fucking have her be Harley Quinn and put her in a damn movie.
I mean, I didn't see it, so I'm just assuming they were gonna. Before I even knew it was like more of a musical than anything else, I thought they would just have a scene in some kind of club where she's singing and doing some things and they meet and do all that other shit. But the more I heard about it, I was like, oh my God, what happened?
And they had,
Give me the acolytes.
Yeah, no, actually, yeah. It would be worse. I didn't mind acolytes too much, but that would be worse than the acolytes. Yeah.
Acolytes got it, when you just sit there and watch it all the way through to the end. It's like, okay, they had, whatever. It wasn't even average. It was like below average, but it left, for me, it left like, okay, now it could get interesting if they get to a season 2, because they're like showing, but they kind of wasted a whole, what was it, 6 episodes anyways, or whatever.
They should have established. They should have established what these twin girls are.
Oh yeah,
A little bit more quicker and a lot more clearly, exactly. Because I when I was watching it, I was like, they had the Dark Empire, Dark Horse comic book,
that was awesome.
and the Emperor wanted Luke and Leia. It was all about that twin shit. He was gonna figure out how to live fucking forever and shit. And I was getting that same type of story possibly coming from that with those two girls. I'm like, now they came up with them, they had that group they were with, which, I know they were like all women and they were damn, that's where the whole woke shit went crazy about. But, when I saw them ladies there, I was like, oh, I said, these are the damn Night Sisters. I'm like, they like witches that can use the fucking force, and they fucking down with Darth Maul. I'm like, they got credit with me. I'm like, okay, I know who y'all are. I know this is like, I know that wasn't the Night Sisters per se, but they did look
within that realm.
Yes, definitely within that realm. And I was like, man, I was like, okay. I was like, and they got the twin girls there, and they knew, them motherfuckers knew something about them girls, man. And that's why I got, when I saw that, I was like, man, this is like fucking Dark Empire a little bit. They using them twins. I was like, it's something about them fucking twins and that damn force shit. It's something about that. And they keep scratching the surfaces, but now, it's all dead and gone now. Maybe they'll
that's what they need to focus on, are those like comic storylines or the novels that they've done years before. It's like they don't want to touch those for some reason. I get, like, maybe they can't do it exact just like anything else, but use those stories so at least whatever character or person you put behind in there, the story's going to at least be good.
They got some badass stories out there too. I mean, some badass. I mean,
all those, the Dark Empire through all the first trilogy stuff and a little after. It's like when they did those new movies, the sequels after 4, 5, and 6, they ruined it by not having the twins from Han and Leia.
Yeah.
The whole Jedi school that Luke should have like revamped. They didn't lay any of that shit out.
They touched on that school shit.
But they touched on it in which was it, Mando or the other show that they touched on it, where when Grogu went to stay with Luke to try and train, because Ahsoka was helping Luke with some shit later, right?
Right.
But it's like they missed it.
It was that, but there's some some real badass stories that they could do. Oh, the whole fucking heir to the empire thing. When I first got introduced to Grand Admiral Thrawn, I'm like, what the fuck, y'all? Them were three goddamn. I mean, they wrote them books like to be the next three movies after the Death Star blew up. This in Endor, they wrote them book. I'm like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah, right after Jedi, everything they did for the Jedi stories where Boba Fett was still hunting Han Solo and Chewie down and all that other stuff. You have none of that.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's so it's just man, it's just, and I know you don't want to do it the exact, you don't want to copy it, it's fine. They're gonna put their own spin, they're gonna piss people off, which whatever. That you're not when you're doing movies and trying to translate that stuff, you can. It would be best just to fucking follow the comic.
Yeah, what was what's his name? The guy, the more dangerous gangster than Jabba, who was the green dude. It was a Zizor.
Oh, Prince Zod.
Yeah. It's like they could have done like a dark, whatever. Like they could have done a series about that world. Bounty hunter world, whatever, right? And just do that and introduce those guys. They could have had, obviously somebody else play Princess Leia when she's like going undercover, trying to get some help and information before they went to go save, Han Solo and all that other stuff. It's like they could have done all those stories.
Right. You're right. Yep. That yeah. Because that Prince dude, he led that black, I think they called it the Black Sun gang. I think even Darth Maul ran that fucking gang at one point. In some of those.
Yeah, I think I kind of remember that.
Kind of like as a way for the Emperor to kind of like keep his ear to the street. He had one of his cronies being in that position. Yeah, that dude, Thrawn. There's another one. I mean, that dude, they don't go into that story, and I like that story about him. And another group of books I read was the Bounty Hunter Wars.
Yep, those are awesome.
With Boba Fett.
Yep. Or was it Wars or Bounty Hunter Tales or something like that? They had all those different stories with all the different bounty hunters.
No, this was one continuous fucking story. It was 3 books. Yeah, mine was Bounty Hunter Wars.
Okay, maybe the other one was Tales or something like that. But these were all the little novels that they were doing all those stories with, because Star Wars was pretty much over when Lucas just stopped after the 3.
Right. Yeah.
Right
about that.
I don't know what it is.
What was the in-between stories of 4, 5, and 6 that kind of linked? They did the video games behind it, Dark Forces, and then Jedi Knight. Was it Kyle Katarn? He kind of had that smaller Millennium Falcon looking ship. Forgot what the name of that was.
I do not recall that.
A Zombie Hunter.
Zombie Hunter, man, he creeping late. We about to wrap up here, Zombie. Yeah, it was each.
Al-Qatar was kind of like, Han Solo kind of dude, but then he became basically a Jedi later on. They did. It was based off of like those old PC video games, because they had Dark Forces 2, and then they did Jedi. I think Jedi Knight 2, and all that other stuff.
Okay, I think I know what you're talking about now.
But they tied that with some of the comic, or novel stuff with Prince Zizor and all that, where there was a story. I can't remember if it was in between Star Wars and Empire, and then there was the story between Empire and Jedi, and then the stuff after that. They had those were the main things that I used to follow a lot, and then the stuff after.
Right.
Those were good stories that they should be used. It was laid out for them, and they just, I don't know, maybe there was some other kind of thing that made them not use it for whatever reason, but we'll never know.
I mean, they some of it. I mean, Boba Fett lived. They used some of it.
But man, they didn't want to introduce Dengar because Dengar was the one that picked his ass up.
Yeah.
But the whole story where he lost his armor because that one guy is Jodacast, he stole the armor, repainted it, but pretended to be Boba Fett, and then Boba Fett ended up tracking him down later and killing the guy, I think. But in the series, it was this other nice guy in the little town that they were there, and he was just using it to keep the peace, and ended up giving it back peacefully.
Dumb as hell.
Yeah, but that part where Boba Fett, before he got his armor and he was all in the like black garb, and he was straight up like Tusken Raider savage, killing those stormtroopers. But then when he went to book of Boba Fett, he was like nothing. It wasn't even, and it's like, dude, put your helmet on. I don't want to see your face. Not Boba Fett without that helmet.
Boba Fett, I said, like, fuck it, man. I've been in the stomach of the Sarlacc. I come up from air now. I come out for air now.
Yeah. But it wasn't. Yeah, it was just a kind of a pitiful attempt at doing that, and they just didn't do justice to.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe that's part of the heat. Maybe he still was healing. He was still going into that back.
Yeah, he was. But still, I mean, make him like still like feared. Nobody feared the guy really anymore.
Yeah. You're right about that. I don't know. It's things have changed, man. He went into the belly of the beast. He came out changed, man. He reformed. I
mean, that's what
he hangs out with a little baby Yoda, man. Come on.
Well, I think I remember. I don't know if I'm remembering this right, but when he did come back from the Sarlacc pit, he wasn't. At least he wasn't like.
He had a life altering,
following the Empire rule only. Like he wasn't just like, that's the law and I follow it and I'm doing. He was like, now I don't know, not got a conscience, but like was like feeling the other side of everything. But he was still dangerous as hell. He was still the best bounty hunter and all that. But
right,
the series didn't really do that justice at all.
Because the stuff I've read, he's just straight up cutthroat.
Mm-hmm.
He is straight up cutthroat. Yeah, man.
I don't know if I told you this before. Back when the prequels came out, and they had the whole Boba Fett's father, and then that character who played him, and then you had young Boba Fett. And I'm like, man, you know how Star Wars had the twist where Luke, you're my father. Oh, you're my sister. They could have had Boba Fett actually be Han Solo. Like his face is that character, and the clones are actually a bunch of Han Solos.
Oh shit, that'd be fucked up.
And that's why he's like really going after him, because he's trying to hunt down all of the old clones of himself. That was my theory of like back then, going, man, they could have did that, but then Harrison Ford was nowhere to, like, he didn't want to be involved in that until these last ones, just because of Carrie Fisher, and that was it. But I would have recast.
You know, the kid they had to do it in Solo, he wasn't bad. I mean,
Yeah.
you know what? In the end, everybody's going to get recast.
Yeah.
Unfortunately,
I did like Solo. I thought that was a good one-off, like for that. And then, of course, Rogue One. That was like the best one. I think the best one-off since they started picking up the movies again.
Yeah.
For just the single movies, not necessarily like with the series, because I still think Mando is probably my favorite. At least, you know, just when they started doing that. You have Andor, you got, you know, Ahsoka and all the other, you know, acolytes, but I did like Mando the best.
Yeah, that was good. Mando was good.
I just got that, you know, the what was it, the lone wolf and cub feel from that once Grogu came out. But I did like even the parts, you know, because the parts leading up to that before Grogu was revealed, it had that kind of Western vibe too. You know, the Clint Eastwood style kind of fistful of dollars kind of thing.
Right, yeah. Which hopefully they can get back to that.
Yeah, they just need to be like just straightforward. Don't like get it too complicated.
No. Yeah, just make it cool. Just have them two in. I mean, could you imagine two little Grogu doing fucking bounty hunters, fucking catching people?
Yeah, some cool characters. Don't go all like just human or human looking, more human looking with some Star Trek paint. You know, make them characters. That's why what was it? The space. What was the one with the kids? The recent one.
Skeleton.
Yeah, Skeleton Crew. That because they had a lot of what I consider more Star Wars as like different races, like alien races, not just humans in different, you know, parts of the galaxy. Because,
right,
you know, to me, Star Wars is about all the different creatures and stuff too.
Yeah. They did have a lot of that there. That was pretty man. Did you watch that whole thing? Man, that dude, man, he just shot Brutus, man. I was like, damn, your role's over, dude. Damn.
But there goes another cool character just dead before he gets good.
Dude, man, he didn't like even, you know, it should have been like an epic battle or something. You just got you got caught by the claw and then he blew your head off.
Yeah, we still don't know his real like background, like who he is, right? So that's got to get a second season, I'm sure.
Hell, he might not be fucking dead. Shit.
Yeah. Or there'll be more of him, like he had an older, scarier brother.
I'm trying to recall here. The time when is Skeleton Crew? When was that set? What time was this before? I mean, as far as the movies go, was this after everything or
Skeleton Crew timeline?
That's important.
5 years after Return of the Jedi.
5 years after Return.
Wait, did I read that right? Skeleton Crew is 5 years after Return of the Jedi, placing it in the same timeline as The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett. It takes place after the fall of the Republic and the rise and fall of the Galactic Empire. The galaxy is beginning to rebuild after years of war. So there could have been Ewoks.
Could have had Ewoks, definitely. Oh man, Ewok space pirate? That'd be some shit, man.
No, I was gonna say no, it was something else. I was like, there was a couple different little characters, but wasn't no Ewok. That'd be funny if there was.
Hell yeah, man. One of them, man.
Pirate Tuk Tuk.
He grew up on the pirate ship, boy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you gotta admit, to me, it's like, you know, when I was a kid in Return of the Jedi, I was like, little, you know, teddy bears running around, but make them a little more vicious. I mean, if you really looked at what they did, they were freaking cannibals.
Well, I would call them cannibals because they just were eating, man. They saw us as animals.
Yeah. Well, yeah, not cannibal. Yeah, they weren't eating each other. They were just eating
They
other
were like, oh, look at
livestock.
I mean, they were ready to kill fucking everybody. They were like, we're gonna eat all y'all. We're gonna eat them all.
Imagine if they made them to where like their mouths were like a little bit wider, and they open up. They had these razor, like they just chew all the flesh off the bone.
Oh man, you know what? No. When they're there, you know how they sit there and they started doing the little prayer thing when they see C-3PO?
Yeah.
They should start doing that shit again, and then they start getting bigger.
Oh yeah.
Like it's a certain time of night or some shit. They like gremlins.
Or they're what is it? The G.I. Joe Fatal Fluffies.
Werewolf Ewoks, man. Werewolf Ewoks, them bitches get big. And then they eat.
Or they just introduce other types of creatures like that are the bigger, like just bigger versions. Like you said, like some kind of werewolves in the woods with them. And
well, you seen I don't know if you ever seen the episode of I think it was the Clone Wars. I might be totally wrong. It might be Rebels. And man, I can't remember exactly which one of those they did. But the little fucking thing that hanged out with Jabba the Hutt. That little creature. Salacious Crumb.
Yeah, that little, yeah.
Them motherfuckers get big. Like massively fucking huge. They had them in the Clone Wars. These things, man, it ain't even funny how big they get.
They're basically, they're kind of like trolls then, right?
Yes, them things are fucking huge. They're fucking huge, man. They are no joke.
Imagine a giant one of those acting like the one that was with Jabba, where he's sitting there laughing his ass off after everything.
That's exactly you. They just get bigger. They look exactly the same. They just get bigger.
Wow.
It's funny as hell. They had to deal with one, man. Them things, they were the most dangerous fucking creatures to ever deal with.
Damn.
When they're full grown.
Jabba did collect pets.
I'm trying to think of how big they get. I mean, these things are like they're in the same category as a wampa, man. That's how big they get.
I was gonna say, do they get as big as the what's the creature Jabba had below in his pit? No,
not the Rancor. Yeah, no, not that damn big. But they get as big as a fucking wampa, man. Them things are huge. But they're fat too, man. It's like you have to feed them to get them that way or some shit.
Well, yeah, because it's like, I mean, they're I don't know. I didn't see the big ones, but so I'm assuming their legs fill out. They're not stick legs.
They're still smaller. They're still, the arms and the legs are still smaller than the midsection. It's kind of weird, but the head stays. It goes as they get wider, it gets bigger. Man, that freaking thing. But yeah, it's about the size of a wampa, man. I can't remember which show it was on, man, when they finally showed one of them things full grown. I was complete. I didn't even know what happened in the episode, man. They were trying to catch it, and it just blew my mind how big that damn thing was. I was like, whoa. I'm like, them things.
You know the name of the species? I know the name of the character, but I don't know.
That species.
Probably be able to find it if we knew the name of the species.
But yeah, I can't remember if it was Bad Batch. I don't know if it was Bad
Good
Batch.
show too. I like Bad Batch.
But it was something. It came later on. Man, it might have been Rebels. I don't know. I just remember seeing it, and I was like, oh my God. I was like, I know what that thing is. I was like, holy shit. I was like, them things get huge. They get, man, I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I had no clue them things got as big as they got. I was like, man, how long does it take? Shit.
Yeah, they got, Star Wars, the universe has a bunch of creatures like that just, You don't see them everywhere. But remember when we're talking about like other, like classified doing animals or whatever? It's like Star Wars need the Black Series. They need to do some of those too. Just creatures.
Yeah, there's some things, man. They like, the Wampa's one of them, man. A full blown, fully articulated Wampa make that man fucking flock that motherfucker.
That would be cool.
Oh man, or make it to where you can man, you could shave them down your own. You can make them your own. Create your own Wampa. Make them real fuzzy, and you can cut them.
Chia Pet Wampa.
You can cut them to fit your needs. Oh man, the Wampa is one of them. Oh man, that thing that's down there swimming around, with the Mandalorian. And
the thing that he has the
I can't remember the name of it. I keep forgetting the name of that thing.
Something, I don't know if it's like something Saurus or something. I don't remember.
I'm ready to see that thing pop out the ground, man. I'm ready to see that. I want to see that thing so bad. Oh man. Then they have to make a figure of it. If they show it, they'll have to make a figure.
Well, they showed it on the planet when he went down there under the water when he was being cleansed.
Yeah. But I mean, I need to see it like in the wide open. Like,
have it come out.
Yeah, I want to see that thing get down. I want to see that. Like, I somehow in my brain, I just picture just doing a little swipe like this, and like 100 troopers just die, just swipe.
It's called a mythosaur.
Yes, that's it. That's
one of the most giant creatures they got, other than like the asteroid creature that the Millennium Falcon went in.
They never explained that shit, man. That there's a story there. There's a story. And how the heck did that thing not know a spaceship was in it? I'm sorry. I'm like, man, I would feel that. I don't care how big I am. I'm gonna feel a fly land on my throat. I'm like, what is that? Man, it was just his blaster. He shot him with his blaster. I'm like, man, that's what wakes you up.
It tickled him too much.
That 5-ton ship landing, that didn't bother you, at all. No. People just walking around, they didn't give a shit. You had shit living inside you, man. That's how big that worm is.
Well, he had those bats in them too, right? Or the sucker bats, man. The energy sucking bats.
Oh man, wait a minute. And I do believe they had an atmosphere. They had to wear that stupid little thing on their face, but that worm had an atmosphere within it because it had to. They weren't in space anymore.
Yeah, they were. He was in the rock, so he basically made it a planet when he was in it.
Oh, it's mind-boggling. That thing, man, they need to do something on it, man. What if one of them things could use the Force? Oh, shit. Oh, my God. I can see it already, man. Little fucking lightsaber flying around.
But, man, just imagine if Hasbro did how they do the Jurassic Park dinosaurs, do stuff like in that size of some of these Star Wars creatures. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
And you got space whales.
That's that Comic-Con exclusive, man.
They're pulling around the flow of this force through the universe when those space whales are going around.
That's that 75 years of Star Wars type shit.
Yeah.
Space whale, man. I can see it already, man. It's gonna be a pre-order. It's gonna take it by that time when they get around to putting it out, it's gonna take 2 years. It'll be waiting for it for 2 years. But it will be like 8 foot long. 3.5 feet wide, fully articulated tail. Oh my goodness. It'll come with like maybe 4 smaller ones. That'll be the what do they call it when they unlock the levels? You'll get smaller whales.
Your tears, all the tears.
And that shit'll be like $2,000 for all of it. It probably would. It would be cool to see Space Whale though. I don't know how they would pull that off. Micro Galaxy would probably be able to pull that off. They did a Space Whale. I don't think I've ever seen them do an animal though.
Well, they could start doing the line. Just go through all the movies and series and pick out all the creatures and start making them. You know, from
there's a lot. There is so many, man. There's a lot. There's a lot. There's a whole many alien man. Can we get in the Mandalorian or even in another Boba Fett or the Mandalorian? Either one. Can we get Boss? Can we get the dude? The
actual bounty hunter, not the species.
Not the species, the guy. The guy. They played with him in did he show up in Bad Batch? I think he showed up in Bad Batch. Or his people did.
It was either Bad Batch, yeah, it might have been the species, but he may have been in Bad Batch or Rebels.
Yeah. Because they need to do something on him too, man. I mean, they would, man. Come on. I don't know.
What was the other bounty hunters besides 88, Bosk? You had Zuckuss and Dengar, but I guess they didn't want to see a giant man in a diaper. But they could have updated that. I don't know. They could have changed it.
Yeah. What else you had? Yeah, IG-11 there.
What was the robot that was also? Was it a robot? It was like a C-3PO robot, but then he was like all like dark gray and.
I think they called him Forlone. The number 4 and LOM.
Okay.
But I think
the other one that had like the bug head, that was Zuckuss, right?
Yeah. He go there's a few of him out there. I have one that looks exactly like him, but they call him One Jack.
Mm.
And then there's another one, I forgot. There's a third one, but they all got the same head. It's like but it's C-3PO's body, and then this big fucking thing. It's pretty cool though. It has a on the eyeballs, it has this green tint to it to make it look like a fucking like a fly almost.
Oh, okay. Is it its actual head, or is that a helmet?
I think it's a helmet. I think what you're seeing inside of it might be like I don't know, brain or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a droid. I mean, it's a fucking straight up. It's like IG-11.
Yeah,
it's a straight up droid. I don't know how the fuck that happens. In the Star Wars universe, man, everybody is fucking free. I mean, when did the droids, get? I'm like, wow, but they do. I mean, the droids are fucking running out there doing their own damn thing. It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like they make money. They know how to work. They went independent. I think there's a story there too. Was there a big war when that went down? Did the robot?
Yeah, there was a droid war.
Yeah.
Yep.
That motherfucker said we're gonna fight.
And R2 and C-3PO were in it, and they know. Well, at least R2-D2 has all those memories, but I think C-3PO was in it too prior to Luke getting them.
We're gonna find out R2 was the organizer. We're gonna find out R2, man. He was like he had dreams of taking over the universe, bigger dreams than damn Palpatine.
He was inside of R2-D2 is Elon Musk's head.
Oh man, that would be a crazy like what if story to do. Fucking what if R2 fucking like was plotting on
Tried to take over the universe.
He got like this super computer. He thought of all type of shit.
All the astro droids around the galaxy turn on everybody and
instantly, man. Like all the little X-wings and shit they're flying in, all of a sudden they just eject out of them. Like, fuck you, motherfucker.
That would have been execute order 65, not 66.
No, shit. I can see them be, boy, man. They be like, what? Execute order. We got your ass now. Y'all motherfuckers. You thought we were stupid. You thought we were stupid. You thought we had bad motivators and shit.
Yeah. And
we've been around a lot longer than y'all. A lot longer.
I just hope Disney Star Wars gets going again, because all they got to do is they don't have to do individual character series. All they have to do is, take Coruscant like in the depths of where all the evil and the bounty hunters and all that stuff. Just have stories.
They can freaking. I'm gonna create a new term. They're gonna penguinize the Star Wars universe. They can go gangster with it, just like the Penguin. They can go down that avenue with Batman with the gangsters without having Batman in it.
Mm-hmm.
They can do the same thing with Star Wars. You can have Star Wars and you can give us new characters.
You can have that background chatter of those other people, like what's going on or whatever, but just have nobodies, different characters, and just make good stories out of it.
Or some of the obscure ones, man. Like you said, the Prince, that dude. Boss. You can bring him into the fray a little bit. They can bring some of them guys they've never, showed. They can have all them motherfuckers in there. If you do it right, if you're gonna have a shady underworld, they'll all be working for them.
Yeah.
For somebody. You can you got the Black Sun, you got the fucking Huts, and then you got all the, what else? The Pikes. And the spice. I don't know what it is. I guess the spice, that's the Star Wars drug, man. Everybody takes that shit.
Yeah.
It's the shit. The whole planet is dedicated to it.
Yeah, and they don't have to lead into stories about a specific Jedi and then he's gonna save the universe, and just have
them run into people too. You can have
Lando shows up out of nowhere.
Especially if you do there's Jedi. Well, there's people that can use the Force that just
they're not found.
Not everybody gets. There might be a kid that said, "Nah, I don't want to go with y'all."
Yeah.
That's it. So they can show how some of them people might have still continued figuring out how to do shit without them. There's got to be some.
Yeah, or the Empire hunted them down and captured them.
And even like the clones too. There's gonna be clones that reproduced sooner or later. They're on the run and shit like that. They're gonna. Sooner or later, they're gonna have little baby clones.
Yeah.
How are they gonna act? Are they gonna grow up
exactly like the clone daddy?
They're gonna grow up like they're gonna grow up before they can even get out the mama.
Yeah.
Goodness.
But even other side characters, what's his name from the Cloud City? Who was Lando's right hand man?
I don't know what you're talking about, but he had the thing.
Was it Rebo? Something like that? He just shows up with a couple of the Cloud City guards and down in the down in the gutter down there.
Lando's boy, I tell you that. He was on point the whole time. He was there for him. I can't remember his name though. I know exactly what you're talking about. I just remember that big metal thing going around his whole head.
Yeah, he had the Beats headphones on.
That's shit. That was like, man, that's beyond Beats. Oh man. Oh, Frank.
Well, I think you need to call it.
Yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. We're done. We are done. I got what I wanted. I wanted this damn Batcave out the box. That's all I wanted. I wanted it out, and I was like, I'm gonna show y'all this goddamn thing. I was like,
awesome.
Man, it is massive.
Pick up.
Oh man.
Night, all 8 of you.
Whoever's left, man. Zombie Hunter, Seth, if he's still out there.
Virgo's hiding in the other room.
I
Uh-oh.
don't know. Aces, Virgo. No, I don't know what's going on there. It's just a little flickering. Maybe it's me messing around. Oh, I lost Frank, y'all. We lost Frank. Well, it's all right, Frank. No biggie. We're going to close it on out, y'all. Just wanted to check out this Batman. Thanks for hanging out with us, man. We appreciate it. Hey, if you made it this far all the way to tonight, please like, subscribe, share. We're going to be back at it soon enough with another toy hunt. No problem now. We're going to be doing these live. Sometimes they're sporadic, man. I saw that damn Batcave and I was like, I got to get it out, check it out, man. I've been geeking out all like past couple days about that thing. I'm like, I got to see it. Anyway, thank y'all for stopping by. Thanks, Frank, for being a part of the show. Thank Aces for stopping on by as well, hanging out with us. Thank all y'all in the chat for coming on by. We really do appreciate it. Really do. As always, shout out to them channel members. Death Whisper. You be out there hunting. Aces Places, Legend Series. Thank y'all for stopping on by. All right. But that's it. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Early morning here on the East Coast. As always, I hope you find what you're looking for. Be safe out there. And once again, it's Graybeard. Virgo ain't here, but Virgo cool. And we're RoughShod Stalks. Have a good night. Out.